My boy Niles in the building. Germany in the building. Eric Kwan in the building. Y'all see the logo? The new logo? My boy Niles did that, man. My boy Niles did that, man. The new logo, man. My boy Niles, that I appreciate that, bro. That thing is fire. So when we finish this video, I'm gonna upload it. I don't know how to do it while we talking, but I'm gonna upload it when Elder says fire too. I showed them it. Y'all should see the new cover we got. Who else in the building? Marion, George, see you later. Germany, Eric, Knowledge, Gregory Brown, Marion, Elder in the building. We start on time, very professional here. Very professional. That artwork is nice. I really do like it. Malik was good, bro. EJ was good. What it do? I like that. Y'all see my boy Malik said? Keep y'all head up if y'all having a bad day, man. That's love there, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people came in today, man.
Salute, my brother. How you doing?
Salute, how you?
I'm blessed, my brother.
I,
No
I
doubt
was
about
telling
it.
I was telling Knowledge that I appreciate the artwork he did.
That was knowledge did that?
Yeah.
Salute. That's cool. Give me 2 seconds.
Where the logo is when I finish and I upload, it's gonna be there. He did the other one. I don't know if you guys seen it, the Kareem report. He did two of them. My boy Tom is in the building. My boy, I said my boy. Cassandra is in the building. Salute, Cassandra. My boy Tom. Tom, how you been, Tom? I got the old crew. Everybody ready. He said Will Smith trash for that. But we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all that. Yeah, we're gonna get to all that. We got to get the likes up, man.
All
This
right.
episode
Sorry about that.
12. Episode 12. We need the likes up. What likes we at? Tom, how many likes I got right now, Tom? How many likes we got right now, Tom? Laker fan for life was good. He said can't. No, Elder was muted. That's why
Yeah, I
he's
was
muted.
handling a little bit. I was handling a little bit before we got going here.
Yeah, no, but I was he said he couldn't hear you. I was letting him know you was muted. Trayvon was good. We're gonna get into all that. 6 likes? Come on, man. Come on,
I
man.
see
Y'all got
7.
to
I
run
see
the numbers
7.
up. Come on, man. Run the numbers up, man. We ain't gonna start till we get 20 likes, man. We ain't gonna start. That means the one thing it's telling. Now we got Trayvon, Tom. These the people that rocks. Mr. 221, Oz, Laker fan, Mike, Cassandra, Malik, Gregory. This go show Eric. Now some people ain't hitting a like. Some of y'all ain't hitting it. Y'all gotta get them likes up. Cause we working
Yeah.
hard, man. This not easy. Elder stay on the road, but he here. Elder been cooking lately, man. I don't know what's up with you, man. You been in the last live we did and the one you did yesterday. I
Mhm.
want to appreciate y'all held it down yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, my head was killing me yesterday.
All right. Yeah, we was trying to hold down anymore. I kept once that Will Smith stuff went down, man. I kept my phone just kept blowing up. I couldn't even stay in the thing because I kept getting calls. So, oh yeah, we definitely gonna cookable Lakers.
Yeah, I want to
We'll
get to
just
the
cook
will
them.
because everybody want to know our because people was hitting me up asking me my opinion on it because the situation. I definitely want to know your opinion, where you stand. I know you touched on some. I saw you. I think I saw you on Ticket Channel earlier, but
Hmm.
let's get the likes up because yeah, yesterday, yo, my head was killing me. But I knew
Mm.
everybody was pissed off yesterday and wanted to talk to Lakers after that loss yesterday. So I came
Yeah.
up there. I'm glad y'all held it down. And you were just in your bag yesterday. Yo, you really got
And
people upset.
oh, I
Did you
know.
read did you read the community?
Nah,
Oh
it's in the community.
yeah, on the post. Some people said it there. On all check all my the last three videos. I think the video I did with the last three, the comment section.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm
I'll
like,
go
damn,
back.
you
I
ruffle
ain't.
feathers.
You know I ain't tripping. I don't care.
Now I
The
know
end of the
that.
day, it's just opinions. You don't like it, deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm
But, but,
saying? You got
but
the
this
way you feel. I may not like how you feel. And like, what that mean? You know what I'm
but,
saying? What that mean? It
but
don't mean nothing. So let me see here.
he said, why
So
Kareem and Elder not on TV? I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Why not? That's why, see, what you just said, Laker fan, this is why we need to support. We need to support. The numbers be up and we get to the higher masses. Because one thing, right, what you guys have to realize about Elder, right? And this was part what y'all need to respect. It's one thing somebody say something about LeBron and they just talking. But when somebody breaks something down, you gotta respect that. See, regardless if
man,
you like it or not, you gotta respect the stuff he was saying yesterday. How you can argue with it? You were just in your bag going in.
bro, you got people on here. I'm looking at some of these comments, Urban Styles, people like that, and all that. Man, again, you don't have to agree with my take on the Lakers. You probably a LeBron lover, Urban Style, because the people, again, people love LeBron so much that they give him a pass because he's 37 years old and he's in year 19. When you are second in power in LA and when you are the face of the team and the NBA, you held to a higher standard. And I just won't back down on it. He is more to blame to me than Vogel. Why? He has more authority and more power than Vogel. You see what I'm saying? So people don't want to hear that though. They want me to give LeBron a pass. I ain't giving that nigga no pass. Hell no. You are part of the worst team in Laker history. Now, it doesn't mean we had the worst record, but there's never been a team in Laker history with this level of expectation of championship and played as bad as this team has. And you're a part of that. But you'll get people that love him to say, "Oh, it won't hurt his what do you call it, his legacy, and it won't hurt him and that." But okay, that's your opinion. I totally disagree with it because this is gonna go down in well, what my boy gonna say, embryo history. They be clowning Mookie, and over there on Bang Channel they be clowning Mookie, but that's what they say. But it's gonna go down in NBA history. That's one of the
Well,
worst
we
most disappointing teams of all time.
but we definitely gonna get into that because I know. But I want to
Hmm.
save that when more people come on because I know.
I
But I
got you.
want to
I
because
hold the bag.
we definitely gonna talk about the Lakers and the state of the Lakers. But I want to know your take on the Will Smith because you a family man, but
Yep.
you also I know you probably look at it like this. At Will Smith part, you probably understand it, and then at Chris Rock, you ain't gonna let nobody put your hands on you. You ain't gonna let nobody put their hands on you. So, what you think about that situation? Do you think that Chris Rock was wrong, and how you think? Whatever your opinion on it, because I'm gonna give mine on it. I definitely want to give my opinion on it.
Yes. My opinion is I'm gonna answer your questions. Do I think Chris Rock is wrong? 100%. I think he's wrong, and I have zero issues with what Will Smith did. Reason why my opinion is that way is because I'm very big on respect. I'm very big on men respecting men. And one thing I don't tolerate is disrespecting of my wives. Now you can say whatever you want about me. I got extremely thick skin. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. It ain't gonna get personal. But once you cross that line and start speaking on my wives or my children, We're gonna have a man-to-man conversation. Now, if you think that you big and bad and you're gonna go past that conversation and continue to disrespect my family, I am going to deal with you. And I mean that seriously. So when I saw what took place, where back in 2016, they had already dealt with him on this situation. You know what I mean? They had already had the conversation behind the scene, had already told him, keep your name off our family name. They were so upset with what happened back then. They told him he was tasteless and classless and that he should resign from ever being an Oscar host again. You see what I'm saying? That was in 16 when he made basic jokes. So it's obvious we don't rock together. And Will Smith back then told him, keep my family name out your mouth, keep my wife's name out your mouth. And see what he thought he was going to be able to get on the Oscars because it was public, say another joke about this man's wife, and because it was public, this man wasn't going to do nothing about it. Same stuff you see here on the internet. People want to bab off at the mouth. They want to talk all this crazy stuff because they feel like there is no retribution, there is no retaliation. No one has to be held accountable for the words that they say. I'm big on accountability. Now, I already know my take is not possible, not popular with most people. You think I care though? I don't. I don't care because I promise you this: you put me in that same situation where I've already gone to a man privately and told him, don't disrespect my family, don't say nothing. We ain't saying nothing about you publicly, don't you say nothing about us. And then the first opportunity you get with us there, you try to say something to embarrass my family publicly. The only difference with me in that situation is I would have took his nose and shoved it through his forehead. His night would have been over. I guarantee it. That's a guarantee. His
Yeah,
night would have been over. And I asked people this question. I had people, well, he was a whole blah, blah, blah. Fine, forget all that. When I flip it on him and I say, if a man comes to you and respectfully talk to you behind the scenes and say, look, bro, keep my family name out your mouth. How many of you are going to disrespect that man and put his family name back in your mouth? I can't find no real man to say they would. But they want to give a pass to Chris Rock because this thing happened in public. Well, you should have went behind the scenes. It didn't happen behind the scenes. I already tried to handle it behind the scenes in 2016. I did. Have that aggression with August. First off, I don't even know nothing about that August situation. My wife actually just sent me probably an hour before the broadcast the red table thing that Will and them did. I didn't know zero about that. But to me, that has absolutely nothing to do
Gully
with this.
TV was good.
Salute, my brothers. That I had nothing to do with this. This was about a man disrespecting another man's family. And he had already talked to him privately and told him, don't do this stuff. I guarantee this two things from it. Who knows what's going to happen with Will Smith, Chris Rock, the memes, all the crazy jokes, all this stuff. I can guarantee two things is going to happen. Before bookers get up there and start speaking in public, they're going to think about what they say. And secondly, I guarantee you Chris Rock will not say another joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Guarantee it. Guarantee he won't. Watch. Come on, that's his job. So his job's more important than this man's honor and this man's respect. Bro, you ain't disrespecting none of my wives. I promise you, you're not. You ain't disrespecting none of them. The man that do it once, I guarantee you, he will not get the opportunity to do it twice. He just ain't gonna get it. So I know my take is not as popular. I don't care for people using avenues and platforms to spew rhetoric with no retribution, to spew rhetoric with nobody holding them accountable. And see, that's what the social media has hurt us in. Everybody feels they have a right to say what they want to say when they want to say it with no repercussions. That ain't reality. That's not reality. And folks say, well, why we float the violence, blah, blah, blah. I already know. When it comes down to me, when it comes down to disrespect, once a man crosses that line, the only way I know going to get someone to change that is with force. You ain't finna be able to say words because he tried that in 2016. I don't know what's happened in between them behind the scenes with these brothers, but he already tried to talk to the man. Didn't work. He still got up here and tried to do the same stuff and embarrass him. Yeah, the joke wasn't that bad. It ain't about the joke. It ain't about the joke. Keep your mouth off another man's wife. That's that man. That belongs to him. She belongs to him. I don't care nothing about their private. They in agreement with that. That foolish, crazy stuff, that's on them. That's irrelevant. They agree to it. A lot of folk don't agree with my lifestyle. You think I care? As long as me and my wives get along, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I know my take is gonna be unpopular, but that's how I feel. I think I'm rolling with Will Smith. I salute him for standing up for his family, and I think Chris Rock a whole ass nigga. That's how I feel.
And my thing is this: I don't know if Chris Rock married, but I think if he is married right now, I know he has kids. I think that it's gonna play a major part in his marriage. Reason why I said it because a woman, I don't care what woman, you let a man smack you in front of millions of people and hundreds of millions of people because it went viral. It's all on the internet, and then people who was dead. She can't have respect for you. I remember I'm making a quick story, right? When I was locked up, right? And
Hmm.
it was this guy, the Spanish guy, he come from a big crew in the Bronx. And they crew, um, he told they had like a big drug indictment. They was getting money, Spanish dudes in the Bronx, right? And
Hmm.
he told because he had his wife, and I don't know, it wasn't his wife, it was his girlfriend. And he wanted to be there. Like, he told because he didn't want to be doing a lot of time for her. But he jumped out there. She didn't respect it, right? So she was so mad at it. She stayed with him for a little while, but she kept tormenting him. Kept calling him Sammy the Bull. Kept like every time they get into something, and she was just like wrecking him. She didn't respect the snitching thing. He probably thought that she didn't like it because she wanted him home. Girls would talk, damn man, I wish you home, but she ain't want him to go that route. So I used to do a thing called inmate companion, where I watch over inmates on suicide watch. And he would tell me
Okay.
the story. He's on suicide watch, and he he was talking about how because you have to watch over these guys, they're suicide, and it killed his whole relationship. She didn't respect him after that. She
Wow.
didn't respect him. This him snitching. So you can imagine to a woman, to men, we don't like snitching, but to a woman, you hitting, you let another man smack you, not punch you. He smacked him. And then
Mm.
he had no respect for him because he just turned around and they ain't even looked back. He did like this and kept him moving. He ain't even looked back. He knew he wasn't going to do nothing. How you going to discipline your kids or anything after that? It will be hard for him. I think it's going to be real. He going to regret that he didn't do nothing. I'm telling you. Because every time and I don't care too many people seeing it. If he's not in a relationship, if he freelancing, when he meet a girl, the minute you get into any type of argument or something, she may be like, "Oh, you don't want me to call Will." Hey, I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you, yo, the homeboy told me a whole bunch of stuff, and the kids may say little slick shit. Oh, you ain't do that to Will, like, because people, you, the kids gonna feel it.
Had
I'm
that
saying
energy with Will. That's their number one thing. Had that energy. They'll say that. Had that
they're
energy.
gonna
Had that
do it.
energy.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking if I was in his family or something. And I know I like to say little just jokes and shit. I know I'll probably throw that out there, but it will be hard. Cause let me ask you this: now you got three wives. They all got different personalities.
Hmm.
Each of them. If you let someone smack you and they see it, would they have respect? Tell me how it would play out with each of them. I know they wouldn't like it. And it's three different people. You got some people may believe turn the other cheek. How would they
Yeah.
all feel about that?
They already know how their man is. They already know
No,
that's
no,
not
no, no.
gonna
I know
happen.
how they know how you is, but I'm just saying, what would you think if you was
They
let's
would.
just say
They would. If
hypothetically,
it's. I can't.
the man smack you, you do
I
nothing.
can't. I cannot put myself in Chris Rock's shoes because that could never happen, ever. No man is gonna. First off, I would have
But okay,
never
would your woman
disrespected. Hold on, hold
respect
on. Let me
a
finish. Hold
man
on.
like that?
Let me. I would have never disrespected a man like that. The day he came to me privately and said, "Look, bro, regardless of I thought the jokes were good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. If they hurting you and your family, bro, that ain't what I'm doing this for." And we in the same. Think about it. It's like basketball. We may not be on the same team, but we on the same team. You see what I'm saying? We in the same club. And that's what they were saying. We brothers in this. We brothers in this NBA. We brothers in the NFL. They brothers in the film industry. They brothers in the comedic industry. So I'm not gonna have somebody that I'm working with, maybe doing projects with, for some stupid words. No, bro. Hey, bro. Look, my bad, bro. I respect families. I respect wives. I apologize. I would have instantly apologized to him. I'd have probably done something public and said, man, I made some jokes. They went over wrong. I won't be going down that road again. The last thing I'm trying to do is disrespect home and families. I got much love for my peoples, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So it would have never happened. I would have never disrespected that man like that. But if a man would come up for any other reason and put his hands on me, it's going down. That's a guarantee. That's it. Because I don't start no fights, but I'm sure not walking away from them. I'm just not. I'm just not.
So let me
So,
ask you this: where you
mhm.
think, like going forward with Chris Rock, how you think is to me, I think it's gonna be hard. Any relationship, if he's not in one now, any relationship he's gonna be in, and then I know he's gonna be feeling uncomfortable even saying little jokes. I just think he probably feel like, damn, I should have just. I know right now he probably playing back like I shouldn't have did that. I should just ran after him because
To
he probably
me,
took the high road. And see, the only out he had, one out he had, and he not gonna do it. Let's say if he'd have sued, he could have been like, "Oh, I ain't hit him, but I'm only reason I ain't hit him because I'm getting that money." Like he
the
could have
reason,
used
hey,
he
yeah, the
could have
reason
used
he,
that
but again,
card.
that's a punk move. That's a punk move. You
It's
know
a
that.
punk
That's a
move,
punk move.
but it's a punk move, but at least it's an excuse. At least it's an excuse to why he didn't do
Wouldn't
nothing.
fly.
He has no
Wouldn't
excuse now
fly. It
because
wouldn't
he
have
said he
flied in
not
his
suing. He
community.
said
It
he not
wouldn't have
suing.
flied in our. Yeah, it wouldn't have fly. If it wouldn't have flown in his community, our community, their community, it wouldn't have flew. The thing what he should do, honestly, that would save face to me is get out there public and say, "Hey, look, I deserve what I got." Me and him talked privately. I knew that was a sore subject for him. I know the things that they're going through as a family. They're being challenged and stuff. I should have had more tact. I really should have. Now, I don't condone violence and all of that, but I deserve what I got today. That's why there's going to be no charges pressed, and I'm not going to be offended with my brother. I'm going to support them, and I'm going to support all that. That's the only way you save face is by admitting you're wrong. But see, nobody wants to do that today. See, to me, he's 100% wrong for crossing the line of disrespect. When a man came to you privately and told you, keep my family name out your mouth, and you don't want to do it, you still want to make jokes because it's your quote unquote job. See, people think comedians have a free reign to say and do whatever the hell they want to do. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Just because you come to a comedy show, people say, well, you should know. You if you at the comedy show, you part no. We're there to be entertained. We're there to be watched. I didn't come there to get joked on. Now it could happen. And in that setting, I may be a little bit more, you know what I mean, lenient to it. But in this setting, people say, well, this is just a comedy show. No, it wasn't. Just because comedians were the host, don't make it a comedy show. I've hosted many events, many, many events, and I'm always cracking jokes and telling stories. Don't make me a damn comedian. Doesn't make that a comedy show. I could have been doing a fundraiser. I could have been doing a church event. I could have been doing something for the Boys and Girls Club. It's not a comedy show just because I'm up there telling jokes, making people laugh, and making them feel comfortable in this environment. The Oscars is not a comedy show. It's the Oscars. It's an award show. You see what I'm saying? So to me, the only way Chris Rock can save face is to just come up flat out publicly and admit it. And then that's how you bury that stuff. That's how you be the bigger man and say, look, I was wrong. I actually deserved that. I'm glad we didn't have to really go at it, like fight and all that. Because if he'd had to fight, man, I had to fight back. You know what I mean? Then come up, just keep throwing blows at me. What I'm supposed to do? Just take the hits? I ain't gonna do that. But I'm glad it didn't get to that. I won't cross that line again. I agree. Family should be off limits. So I'm done with that type of
But
stuff.
I want y'all to see what See You Later said, and I do think this play a part
Hmm.
because we all know when the women, when you dating a woman, for most part, you know
See
about
you
their
later.
ex
Crazy.
and different things. No, but I believe I'm not saying this exactly happened. What See You Later said, but
Hmm.
she speak highly of Tupac, right? So you don't know in their household she might say little things because Will was laughing at first, and she did like this, and she gave a look, and then he switched. You
Get it
see what I'm
right.
saying?
Hold on.
I think
Y'all got
that
to get
played
that
a
right.
part.
Hold on, Kareem. I've been hearing a lot of people put that in there that way, but I ain't seen no video evidence of this. Everybody keeps saying she turned and looked at Will. We don't have no video evidence of that. What we have actual video evidence of is they were telling jokes and Will was laughing out loud. He was already laughing. So then he tells this joke about Jada real quick, and it goes back to Will why he's still laughing. Jada was looking at Chris Rock just like everybody else was. As soon as Chris told that joke about her, Jada turned her head, like rolled her eyes and moved her head away from him. Then the screen went right back to Chris Rock. We have no video evidence that I've seen with any level of eye contact between Jada and Will. We don't
She
know
did
what
like
happened.
this.
That's an assumption.
And you know, she said, and because Will
But
was like
again,
the angle. Will was not
hey,
next to her.
and hold on,
Will,
Keto.
it was like this.
I see what it was, but if you see when her head turned, she might have looked in the direction of Will. I didn't think she was looking at Will, and Will definitely wasn't looking at her. He
Yeah.
wasn't looking at her. He was looking forward.
Look what they. When it come out, I'm pretty sure he's seen it. Like we said,
I'm telling
he
you, bro.
saw it.
I watched 50 videos.
I wish
Anything
I had it.
past that, hold on. Anything past that is an assumption. When she turned her head in distaste, it was like an eye roll. There was no eye contact between her and Will because at that time Will was still looking up at Chris Rock laughing, but he was laughing from the previous joke. He was still laughing. So we don't know what happened. Now, again, I'm sure we can assume safely he did look at Jada and realize, oh wow, she jacked up. Oh, I gotta go handle this nigga. He done hurt my wife again. You see what I'm saying? But we don't know what it is because I don't have no video of that. I don't have no video of them two looking at each other. None. If she said something, if she tapped him, if she gave him a funny look, I don't have no video of that. Everybody's assuming. Everybody's assuming, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I do know this. The video I saw Will laughing, he was laughing out loud, like, and then they went away to Chris for the joke, and it went right back to Will. And you saw Will and Jada, and he was still laughing. Everybody act like he just instantly broke out laughter for that joke. He was already in the laugh mode. Then when Jada showed her distaste, that's when it went right back to what's the name. And you can see it on his face. He saw how Jada looked, Chris Rock. And then he was like, he was like, no, that was a good joke. You know what I mean? You could tell he knew he screwed up. He knew he screwed up. Then when old boy came, it was over. It was over. He started coming up. He tried to joke there. Up, Richard. Remember he called him Richard. He didn't even call him Will.
Yeah, he
He
called
called him
Richard.
Richard.
Called him Richard. See,
But then check this out. Hey, he does this though. He puts his hands behind his back and he leans forward. That's why some people think it was staged. I don't.
yeah,
I think
I
he
ain't gonna
knew
lie.
this nigga gonna hit me, and he gonna hit me. I can't be in no kind of defensive position or nothing like that.
When y'all was on live yesterday, and I saw somebody did it, and I looked on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was staged because he did. That's why I ain't go in on the comment section because he did like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
what type of mess
I
is
don't
this?
I don't I don't think it was staged. I
No,
really
not
think
now.
I think Chris Rock knew I screwed up. And then I also think when he started throwing F bombs, you know it ain't staged now. Because that's one of the words that they got certain words you can't use and you can't stage that like that. So
So,
yeah, when he started throwing them F bombs, it was
so
over.
what you think the repercussion gonna be for Will with the Grammys?
I think the Grammys may they may not let him come back. They may not. That's why he said, I hope you'll have me back. They may not allow him to come back because of that. They may not. So that means he'll never win another one of those awards. Which again, look at all the work Will Smith done put in, bro. I mean, what he got 30 years? He got 30 years of putting in work, bro. And he just now won one. So to hell with the Grammys. The Grammys was already on the downward slide anyway. People have been protesting them. They ain't been doing black folk right anyways. You see what I'm saying? The Grammys, it don't mean nothing to the black folk. It don't. It don't mean nothing to them. So
Yeah, the
again, they
Oscars.
brought the brothers in.
I
The
always,
Oscars, I mean, yeah, the Oscars. I'm sorry. Thank y'all, the Oscars.
I always
They
say
brought the
Grammys.
brothers in.
I say that
I
I
don't know
mix
why
it
I
up
was saying
all
it.
the time.
They brought the brothers in to try to boost it anyway. And here's the key: regardless if it was staged, regardless if it was real, whatever, they got what they wanted. Because last year I looked at the numbers. Last year they had 10.4 million people watching it. This year they no 10 point something million watching. This year they had 15.4 million. So it went up 50%. You got what you wanted. At the end of the day. But I don't have no tolerance for purpose disrespect. I don't have no tolerance for that at all, especially if you're directing at one of my wives or one of my children. Oh, it's over then. It's just over. If you directing at one of my wives or one of my children, ain't gonna be much talking. Now there could be levels of grace, first time, don't understand, make a mistake. Cool. I'm a reasonable dude. I didn't get the 50. I ain't get all this grace for nothing. You see what I'm saying? But this here, where I'd already talked to you, already made it clear, and you do it again. Oh no, I'm handling that. Like I said, I would have shoved his nose through his forehead. I'd have shoved his nose through his forehead. He'd have been knocked out, laying up there on that stage. Grammys would have been over, or Grammys, Oscars would have been over.
They always
Get a
call it
new
the
host.
Grammys too.
Get a new host. That's what I would have been doing. Because to me, that's the total. It's the total epitome of disrespect. Total epitome, in my opinion. And I
And,
don't
and
tolerate disrespect.
and the crazy part, Chris Rock gonna be the butt in every jokes. Every rapper gonna put him in a rap song.
Yeah.
Every skit,
Every comedian.
it like he. I think I really think I don't care. He gonna save face and put like it don't bother him. But I think this really gonna eat at him. I really do. Cause he
I
said he's
agree.
not suing, so
We're gonna get
he.
on LeBron. Talking chat. They want to talk about LeBron. We're gonna get on LeBron.
Y'all want to talk? We be basketball
Somebody
in
said
2 minutes.
something. I just kind of glanced. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw talk about LeBron. That's all I saw. Talk about how
No, we,
LeBron or
we,
something.
we be in basketball in 2
Ruben
minutes.
Goldberg is on the Oscar board of governors and said they was not going to take the award back. Good for them. He earned it. So don't do no good taking it back. What that's gonna prove? What that's gonna prove? Because I know they were debating that today. They were deliberating over should they take the award back from him or not. Michael, that is their marriage. What kind of slave master do you think you are to dictate how Jada and Will handle their sex lives? I agree. And I don't agree with everybody's, marriages. I don't agree with everybody. Everybody don't agree with the way I'm married. They don't. But I ain't finna dip into no man's business. That you, Kareem, you run your house the way you see fit. I ain't never gave even a suggestion on how to run your house. That's your house, bro. If you want my advice on how to do something, you'll ask. If not, I ain't got nothing to say. So I don't judge Will and Jada on their marriage. That they in agreement. As long as they're in agreement, I'm good. I'm good. So people be bringing up this August dude or whatever. I didn't know nothing about that. That ain't got nothing to do with this. That ain't got nothing to do with this. Chris Rock about to go on tour with Kevin Hart. He's about to get a minimum 30-minute of new material out of this. We'll see. I bet Chris Rock won't say her name no more. If he's smart, if he's smart, I bet he better not bring her name up. Now he may joke about the situation, but I bet that booger better not bring her name up no more. He would be the most retarded fool to do that. Elder to
He said,
walk back to his seat was just as bad as the slap. That's fine. That's fine. Do Will smack a white comedian? Hell no. I say yeah. People saying that. I don't agree with that. I think he would have slapped whoever. Everybody said, would he have slapped The Rock? I said, I think so. I really do.
I don't think so.
I'd have slapped that nigga. I promise you I would. I wouldn't have slapped it because I wouldn't have went up there to slap. I'd have went up there and shoved his nose through his forehead. I promise you I would have. His size wouldn't have had nothing to do with honoring my wife. I promise you it wouldn't. But
I
you know
definitely
what
think
though?
he is
The
a pick and
Rock,
choose
I
thing.
don't think The Rock would have been that stupid and disrespected that man like that.
Nah,
Most people would not have crossed that line. I don't think so. Most people would not have crossed that line. They just wouldn't. So, especially when the man had already talked to you. Okay, bro. Hey, David M. You think I'm moving on emotions? My mind's made up. I ain't got no emotion involved, brother. And I'm 50. You see all this gray? I'm about to be 50 this year. You think I got here for being a fool, bro? Oh, I know how to handle myself. But there are a lot of disrespectful people laying in the grave right now. A lot of them. There's a lot of disrespectful folk in the grave. So you pick your poison. So I didn't get to the state I am right now for being a fool. But I'm definitely not gonna let nobody disrespect my family. My family will conduct themselves in a certain way too, though. So somebody was saying earlier too about, hey, Jada don't need to be out there talking about. I agree with that. You don't see my wives out there doing none of that. You don't see them in this chat room going back and forth with nobody. You never see them engage with no men in no conversations back and forth. My wives get it. They understand. They know. They gonna represent this family a specific way. Period. Point blank. No matter if I'm here or I'm not with them, they're gonna represent. And it's not their job to get involved or entangled or arguments with men. That's not my wife's job. Man raise his voice, guess what you do? You shut your mouth. Call me. Tell me what he did. Let me handle that. I don't ever want to hear something about you back and forth with a man. That ain't no woman's place.
It's
Now
not. It's
you
not.
run your house how you want to run it. Anybody else? But my wives, they already know. I bet I never get no report about you going back and forth with no man. If a man gets loud, will just raise his voice at you, tell me, and I promise you I'm gonna handle it. And they got 100% confidence in their husband. They know how I They know how I roll. They already know. And this is temporal to me, anyways. You know, this marriage here, this relationship, this world, this all temporal. Everything I can see with my eyes is temporary. It ain't lasting forever. I believe in eternity, and this ain't it. So I see you in glory. Hey, the time, the decades we had was good. Enjoy it. I see you on the other side. If that man better than me, but I promise you this, I'm gonna find out. Since he gonna cross that line and go to that total level of disrespect, we about to find out. So, and I think more people need to be held accountable. They run their mouth thinking that there's going to be no retribution, there's going to be no retaliation, thinking that I can say what I want to say and nobody can do anything about it. Well, I guarantee Chris Rock don't feel that way today. I bet he don't feel like that today. And ran your mouth and got that booger rearranged.
So so yesterday, right? You were saying you talk about the Lakers and you
Hmm.
saying that it's over for them.
Oh yeah,
So you don't think in the playing game the Lakers gonna beat New Orleans?
I don't think they're gonna make playing game.
You don't think they're gonna make the playing game?
Man, they only got what's the name, one game behind. You seen the Lakers schedule, bro?
San Antonio,
Have you seen the Lakers schedule?
yeah, they play Dallas. LeBron ain't playing
I don't know.
tomorrow
I
against
don't
them.
know if the Lakers can win two more games. I don't know if they can win two more games. What, they got seven left? I don't think they can win two games.
Eight, I think. I think eight. How many games Lakers got,
I-
guys? I think eight.
7, 8, it doesn't matter to me. I don't think they can win two games with the schedule they got. Because see, here's the thing: all those teams they playing, besides Phoenix, has something to play for. Every single one of them do. They're still jockeying for position. So these are playoff caliber games. Lakers ain't finna win them, especially with no LeBron and no AD. Hell no. Dallas finna smoke them. Dallas just took over third. Did you see that?
Oh, Dallas
They're
took over
third.
third.
They was it third? No, fourth. Fourth. They took over Utah for fourth. They
Wow.
took over Utah for fourth, bro. You think Dallas finna get that up? Hell
Nah, they
no.
ain't
Because
getting
what
that.
is it? It's Phoenix, Memphis, Golden State, and what's it? And
Dallas.
Golden State and Dallas. Golden State falling. They may be able to get the third seed. All these games gonna be hard, bro. Phoenix is the only team that have nothing to play for, but Phoenix is still gonna want to smack the Lakers.
Yeah,
They may throw in all the other games and play everybody against the Lakers just so they can win by 30.
yeah.
Them niggas hate the Lakers. So no, I don't see the Lakers winning two more games. And then go look at San Antonio's schedule. I think San Antonio can eclipse them with being only one game behind. All that takes is the Lakers to lose and San Antonio to win. That puts them ahead of the Lakers because San Antonio won the tiebreaker. Now, I don't understand how San Antonio won a tiebreaker. I thought we beat San Antonio twice.
It's San
Do you
Antonio
know?
winning by 12 tonight. They're up by 12 against the Rockets.
Oh, they're gonna definitely beat the Rockets, and that'll put them a half a game behind the Lakers. They'll put them a half when they win. They're gonna be a half a game behind the Lakers then. But I thought we beat San Antonio twice this year, and they beat us once.
No, they
Cause
beat us
somebody
twice.
saying,
Nah,
did they?
remember they beat us. They beat us when Purdue was killing AD, and then Purdue he got off on them the second time. We lost.
Look, they
Spurs
see
beat us twice.
we
See,
we own we own they own all the tiebreakers then. So we lost the
yeah, we
tie.
don't win no
We they
tiebreakers.
yeah they own the tiebreaker to us, and so does the Clippers, and so does the
New
Pelicans
Orleans.
now. So the Pelicans. So
Yeah.
I don't see the Lakers getting in. I don't see it.
I think they're gonna
Because
get in.
if they end with the same record, so hold on. If somebody do me a favor, pull up San Antonio's remaining schedule and post it. Just post the teams in there, please. Somebody put them in there. You can just put the abbreviations for the team. Put it in there. San Antonio, they don't have that hard of a schedule. I can see San Antonio. They win in tonight. I can see them winning 3, 4 more games. That's all it takes. If they won 3 more games now and the Lakers won two, they would be in.
So if you mean if they went tonight,
If they win tonight and 2 more games, and the Lakers can only muster 2 games out of it, they will be in because they'll be tied, and the Lakers they're gonna win a tiebreaker. San Antonio wins a tiebreaker. See, they saying the Spurs are a half a game behind right now. That's if they win tonight. Because last I looked at the end of the Laker game, San Antonio was 1 full game behind us. So
He's
if they
saying
win
right
tonight,
now.
yeah, I don't know how they got that. I think if you look, it's a full game. They may be looking at one of the categories like the wins or losses, not looking at the actual thing. They're full game behind if I checked right last night after the Lakers lost. Yeah. And then when they win tonight, they're going to be a half a game behind the
What's their
Lakers.
schedule?
Spurs got Portland twice, 2 wins. Memphis lost, Denver lost, Minnesota lost, Golden State, Dallas. These are going to be tough, but towards the end of the year, we don't know.
Dallas
But
may rest
Portland,
their players.
Portland,
Dallas may
hold
rest
on,
their
hold on.
players.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They only got 7 games left after tonight. But see, they're guaranteed 2 more wins. That puts them ahead of the Lakers. The Lakers got to win. They're gonna beat Portland twice. They may, hey, Memphis may when teams get
Could
their because think about it,
see.
Memphis got injuries. Once they see this solid, they may back off.
Could they sit in John
Golden
Morant
State,
right now? John Morant
Golden
ain't been
State
playing.
could. Hey, Golden State not playing well. Minnesota may be locked in wherever they at. One of these teams, once they locked in, that's when they're gonna
Well,
pull people back to rest. So Spurs may get some wins.
and one
Put the
thing,
Lakers, put the Lakers schedule up there, Alfonso Gaming. Do me a favor and put the Lakers schedule up there.
and, and another thing about this that's tricky, right? Like you said, now the Memphis game, Memphis definitely may start resting play because they already rested John Morant. John Morant
It
ain't played
look
the last 3 games.
yeah, it looks like well, they said he gone for the next 2 weeks, remember? They had already announced that last week that he gonna be out for 2 weeks. But Memphis don't lose games without John Morant. They still winning.
I
They
know.
still
I know.
they still beating people by 20. So Memphis is a game I think you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter. They're gonna play that way. Lakers are done. Should have traded Monk for a pick, Melo for a second rounder. Those dudes are gone. Monk, I don't agree with. I don't mind. Melo, I don't agree with none of that. Honestly, my brother. I'm sorry. See you later. I wouldn't have done that. Those guys were productive guys for the Lakers. You have other guys you can get rid of and got a second pick. Trade Wayne Ellington for a second pick. Yeah, you know. Monk won't be able to sign that long of a deal. I don't know what we're gonna do with Monk. I want the Lakers to get Gary Harris and Otto Porter Jr. I'm not on the Otto Porter Jr. bandwagon. He's a little older, not been. Look at this. Look at this. Dallas, Utah, the Pelicans again, Denver, the Suns, Golden State. The Thunder is the only givable game we got. I gave them 2 wins, but Utah because we played them well. But Utah gonna be fighting for position.
Utah, because Utah
But
don't want to go in the
hold on.
playing game.
Oh boy got hurt though. Oh boy got hurt.
Oh,
Mitchell, he hurt.
he hurt?
He got hurt last night. Mitchell's done for a second. I mean, he not. If we playing Dallas and Utah, I don't think he's gonna be available for that game. So Mitchell got hurt. We may have a chance to beat Utah. You know, New Orleans is not gonna let us beat them again. Hopefully, Lakers say do that so they don't get swept. Those are the only 3 games I see. Well, you know what? The Lakers could do it. They could do it. They could do it. Because you know what? We play Dallas well. But Dallas should beat us now because with no LeBron, they should beat us.
Yeah,
But
Brown gonna be out.
say we get LeBron back, and then AD back. Because AD, remember, they said he did a full practice yesterday. He did a full, or today, he did a full practice. They moved it to not probable, questionable
Doubtful.
for tomorrow night's game. So go back to the Lakers, Kareem. Go back to that Lakers schedule. Um, um, let's see. I'm trying to find that Lakers schedule that was up there. I'm looking on my thing here.
There it goes.
There it is. We got a chance to beat Utah. I think we can beat New Orleans. I really do. I think we can beat if they're healthy, and especially if Anthony Davis back by then. We can beat New Orleans.
And it's hard for a team to sweep a team.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I see why you are saying what you're saying. The Lakers do got a chance. Utah hurting, they best player out. New Orleans, I don't think they're gonna beat us 3 times. Denver's a team we just got their number. Even though they blasted us the one time, I don't see that happening again. We were in a different state. The Suns, we don't know where they're gonna be at that state, and then Golden State, we play them real. So the Lakers could literally pull out 4 or 5 wins out of this if they really play their butts off. And if they do that, they're gonna make it. I don't have
Okay.
no faith in this team, though. I don't have no faith in this team.
Okay. Now New Orleans play New Orleans in the play-in. How you think that turn out? One game, college
If
style.
AD healthy, we win that game. If AD's healthy, we win that game.
Because Giannis not coming back, right? I mean, Zion not coming back, right?
No, they're not gonna bring him back for that. No, Zion done for the year. They already announced it. I thought. I ain't getting enough ice today. Yeah, yeah. I am going to say, hey, you know what, Eric Kwan? When I looked at that and look at the scenario, that's a possibility if the Lakers do what they need to do. They're gonna take an L tomorrow. They should, because no LeBron. But if you get LeBron and AD back against Utah, we should beat them, and then probably the next game too. So I can see the Lakers going a little 2-3 game winning streak if LeBron and AD come back kind of healthy. Yep, I do see that.
So,
Thank you, love.
so yesterday, who you put the game on yesterday that you think that could?
Everybody.
It was embarrassing. You
Look,
don't
I'm
be
a
up 23 points and
yeah.
they come back. You don't do that.
The thing I have a hard time with, I can only judge the fourth quarter because I was doing my the broadcast I have, so I didn't see the first 3 quarters. I only saw the last quarter, and I watched it live. And I noticed LeBron didn't do much, but they said he was already cooking in the first 3 quarters. And then I already knew. I always say this all the time. If LeBron has to start the fourth quarter, if the fourth quarter starts and LeBron's out there, the Lakers are in trouble. He should be on the bench to start every fourth quarter. If he's out there, we in trouble. I did see the update come through showing the Lakers was up 20. Then when I come back and I'm finna watch the fourth quarter, I see we only up 4. I'm like, are you serious? So I saw they gave up 41 points. I'm like, 41 points, LeBron playing already. Then I heard about the injury. They showed it again. I'm like, oh man, he's out there playing hobble. We didn't already gave up all the momentum. They got 41 points in the quarter. Lakers done. Lakers is done. I text my guy. I said, man, we ain't winning this game. We can forget it. Because the Lakers have shown me all year they don't close well. That's what they've been consistent at, not closing out games. They haven't. The games that they get a chance to win is if they got a big enough cushion to play to start LeBron on the bench in the fourth quarter. If they can get him 3 to 4 minutes before he come in that game, then the Lakers got a chance. But if he's playing that whole fourth quarter, hell no. Hell no. Not gonna happen. You put him
So
on.
you, so okay. So you think if AD come back, we beat New Orleans, right? So then
Yes.
let's say we play the Clippers. Paul George is coming back also. You think we beat the
Good.
Clippers?
Yes. I definitely think the Lakers will be. I think that's the one game the Lakers will be motivated for this year. If they got an opportunity to take the Clippers out in the game, right, and make it to the playoffs, they'll beat the Clippers. And they'll put the shame on the Clippers. Now, will they do anything with Phoenix? Nope. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. Nope.
Would you
I
would you
think
see
Phoenix
would
is
you see 4-1
very good.
with Phoenix 4-1?
If we stay healthy the whole series, we may be able to muster 2 games out of it. We may be able to. But Phoenix is rolling, bro. Phoenix is rolling. And we
Boston
ain't
looking
beating them
good
in
too.
Phoenix. Yeah, but
Boston
they
is
on the
looking
East.
good.
I ain't concerned about Boston. They're looking
No,
very
I'm
good.
just
But
saying
I think
they
I
they
think I think Boston peaked a little too early. I do. I think they peaked a little too early. Because it's gonna be hard to win this many games that they're gonna need to win. And then it's gonna get real tough for Boston. And the playoffs is a lot different than playing in a regular season. And a lot of teams are hurt, trying to figure it out, trying to get their stuff together. So Boston taking advantage of that, which they were jacked up in the beginning. So I get it. I get it. And see, they just lost Robert Williams. So that's right. Thank you, Eric Kwan. They just lost Robert Williams. That's a huge loss for them. Huge
yeah.
loss.
Oh damn.
Yep. Major loss for Boston. So see, the injury bug finally hit them. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. So I do. Everybody think that Ty Lue has LeBron James number. Like he can't, he can out coach and like since he been over here, he ain't lost to the Lakers since he been the head coach of the Clippers, right? Well, he was the assistant coach when they lost. He was assistant coach. So I'm telling you, I just know the makeup of the Lakers. I think. I shouldn't say nothing because everything I've said about the Lakers this year has been totally wrong. Besides, they trash is all get out. But I just think that's the one game they would get fired up for. I really do. And it's gonna be in the Staples Center. It'll be a Clipper home game, but it'll be a Laker home game. Most of the fans are
Yeah,
gonna be
like
Laker fans.
yeah.
Yeah, they still gonna be Laker fans, bro. And I think they will be fired up for that game. I think they would be. Now Vogel's coaching is really gotten bad because the thing I saw in the fourth quarter, I don't think I saw Gabriel come in the game in the whole entire fourth quarter.
I don't think he
They said
played
he
the
played
fourth
18
quarter.
minutes. Here it is. You
I don't
got
think
this
he
guy.
played the
What was the
fourth.
guy that was? Hey, what was the guy? Murphy making all them shots. A wing.
Trey Murphy,
You
a
got
rookie.
you got old boy coming back in cooking. What's his name?
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram. Why is it that you got these 6'5" guys trying to guard them? What is
Yeah,
wrong with
yeah,
putting an athletic
yeah,
Gabriel on top of
yeah,
these guys to guard them?
yeah,
You put Stanley Johnson in, he cook him real quick. You take Stanley right out and then put in Hillbilly Kobe, Austin Reeves. And he cooks Austin Reeves 2 straight plays. What is wrong with playing
yeah,
Gabriel?
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
get that. He's 6'9" and athletic. Give
yeah,
him a chance. He only played
yeah,
18 minutes. To see that kind of stuff, show me you're not thinking at all. You have a
yeah.
wing that can guard these guys. You have a wing that can guard these guys. They pull up like he wants to do. Gabriel is a much more contested 6'9" and
Much
athletic
that
than you are with Hillbilly Kobe, who has zero strength at this stage.
and zero athleticism compared to them guys.
Yeah,
They
man,
get
it's
their
just
shot.
it's just
You know, Ink can get a shot easy. He getting
yeah.
a shot
I at
easy.
least I at least want a tall guy on him. A
Yeah,
tall, athletic guy just like him. I know Gabriel's a 4. He could guard Ingram in small snippets. Stop that. So I don't understand, man. I don't get what Vogel was doing. That's the main thing I saw in the fourth. I saw all the momentum going away. It's just nothing you can do once that momentum gone, bro. They were
yo,
hitting everything too. They were getting every loose ball, every 50-50. I was like, they're gonna lose.
yo, that
Hey,
momentum.
salute,
I
Cato.
tell you,
Salute.
that
Val
momentum
Dawson, my
is something
brother,
different. That
my
momentum is
Georgia
something
brother.
different. When it changed, it is something different.
Again, it's another commitment in my opinion. Now, people said, now I didn't watch the game, but people told me that LeBron's style of play hurt them because he was just chucking early. Now, he makes a good volume of it, but they said that he just constantly thinking about scoring and not playmaking, and it don't get everybody else involved. So then here it is in the fourth quarter, you ain't got nobody involved, and you expect them all to be able to step up and play. I didn't see the game yet. I gotta go back and watch it and see if
But
that
you,
was the case.
I forgot where I heard it on. They were saying that he so much want this scoring title. They said he should just even like sat at the ankle. But now he's saying the ankle is real bad. He said the ankle is killing
Yeah,
him.
it's swole.
He
I
said,
saw it. It looked bad too. Hey, not the swollen part, but I saw the injury when he stepped on the back of the dudes. It didn't look good. That didn't look good at all.
and I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
when he got
surprised he
back in
played
the
the rest of
game,
that game.
that same thing I said. I'm like, why risk it? Cause that make me think that he feel he's not gonna the Lakers not gonna go anywhere. So he probably feel I'm gonna get something out the deal. Cause I'm like, if your ankle rested, I guarantee you, if
He
this would
said
have
he.
been
Oh,
2 months from now, I mean 2 months ago, 3 months, he'd have sat out. But
yeah,
I
he
think
said that this
he
game
had to
was
drop the
important.
scoring
Yeah,
down.
he said this game was important. So that's why he came back because he said this was a very important game and we needed to win. So that's why he came back.
But he's up
So
23 points a half.
20 at half. It was 69
20,
49.
yeah, 20 and a half. Yeah.
At
Like
23 at one point in the second, I think, or third quarter, whatever. But I don't know. I didn't get to watch it. I got to go back and watch the first 3 quarters. I know that fourth quarter was a shit show. And the thing I had no confidence in is that these same guys, we got Russ, we got Melo, and we got LeBron. They don't close. They don't close. They don't close games good this year. So, we got a handful of games where they have. But, man, when these games come down to the mud and the murk, they ain't been doing a good job of closing out these games. So
I
that's why I don't have
agree.
no confidence in them. I have no
Because
confidence
they
in them.
said they said he got to at least play 3 more games to be eligible.
See,
Because
that's what it is. Yeah.
he had to appear in 3 games. Because right now he's not eligible for the scoring title.
Scoring title.
Because
Yep,
he only got 55.
you gotta play X amount of games. Oh, he gonna get
He had
them
to
three
play
games in.
58 games. He
He
only
gonna
played
get them in.
55.
And he wants that. He made it clear he wants that scoring title. And see, to me, that's just bad leadership. It is. It's just bad
I think
leadership
so.
on that one's end.
I think
Because
right.
again,
I agree.
everybody he don't believe this team can win. He totally checked out after the trade deadline. When he realized the Lakers didn't make no moves, LeBron totally checked out then. So to me, that's bad leadership. That's just
And,
bad
and,
leadership. People galvanize and they have spurts because they old. That's kind of old. They inconsistent. I got energy. Let's play good for 2, 3 games. No, it's too much effort. I ain't gonna give it now. That's just what happens, man. That's
I
just what
heard you
happens.
say something about leadership yesterday on a thing, and I agree with you 100% because when you're a leader, and what they tell us growing up in the Pee Wee League. They didn't even want you can't. I remember you can't even go to the and say how much you had like at the end of the game. I remember one time a dude got on me, the scoring guy. I was young. I had a lot of points. I couldn't remember how much I had. So I went to the table after the game was over, and they have the books right there.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
keep the score, the books.
Yep.
And he's like, yo, and he told me that. He's like, yo, man, why you worry about play the game? Doesn't matter. Y'all won. That's it. That's all that need to happen. So when you worry about, so when a team see you worrying about accomplish an individual goal, that's definitely bad leadership. And you called it you hit the nail on the coffin. And it's true. You when your team is down, you cannot last thing you want to show any sign of weakness. It's like the man of the house. If you the man of your house, elder, the last thing you want to show is sign of weakness. And so if
Facts.
LeBron is the face of the team, you don't want to show no weakness. You basically waving a white flag is you like, all right, I just need to get this scoring title.
Yeah.
Now you kill the spirit of the team. Now it's
Facts.
about team
Facts.
after team.
It's about all the goals and accolades you getting, and it's not about team success. And again, LeBron is eclipsing all these records and doing all that, and quite frankly, the worst year of his career. These are worse than his first 2 years because what expectations did they have? And people say, well, he's in year 19. Doesn't matter. They had expectations of winning a chip. And I know Anthony Davis been hurt and other people let down. This team should be better than what it is, though.
It should
It should
be.
not be under 500. This team has way too much talent. If you out here scoring 30 a game, this team has way too much talent to be under 500. And everybody want to say the talent's trash. I disagree.
Yo,
It's not.
it gets me mad. You got a
It's not
Malik
trash.
Monk, super talented. Um, uh, Russ, you can say to him about Russ, but Russ still is a talent. We can't
Hmm.
dismiss him. You got Melo, you got the White Howard. You see when he got minutes, what he did. You got like he said,
Hmm.
that's enough. You look at these. Look in New Orleans. Look what they had, and they won. If you look at Memphis
Yeah.
roster, Memphis got like a bunch of like blue collar guys, and they fit, but they don't got that overwhelming roster that you look at. You be like, damn.
Hey, I think they do. Memphis got a lot of talent on that roster and a lot of good high draft picks. They have drafted well. Like their guys they got in the 20s and the teens, they have all hit and they just mesh. And what they did is they went out and got that one superstar who they made it with their number 2 pick. They got the right guy there because right now he's much better than the pick than damn Zion Williams because he playing. You see what I'm saying? So they got the superstar they needed, and then they put all these great role players around him that just get it out the mud, bro. I love the way Memphis is constructed. That's the team I'm afraid of moving forward. They still got money. They still got a bunch of draft picks. They got young guys they can trade to bring in veteran leadership if they need that. I mean, Memphis, man, they are set up to do well in the next few
They
years,
set up
bro.
pretty.
They set up really good. So that's the team I'm looking at in the West. Like, whoa, they finna take over, bro. And and here's the thing: they cocky,
They cocky.
brass, they arrogant, they in your face, and they saying, "Do what? Do what you gonna do? We ain't afraid of you, booger. I don't care about your accolades. Get this L." And they coming at you and producing. Man, I can't be mad. People talk trash. I don't have a problem with it as long as you can back it up. Memphis backing up their trash talk. Memphis backing it
Ronnie,
up.
Ronnie, I don't know what you mean if you ask him, do I like him and which way? I'll tell you, well, I'll break it down. He's on the Lakers, so I'm rooting for him. Yes, I wanted him to win the ring because with the Lakers, because I'm a Laker fan. So if, I don't really understand that question if I like him, but I'm rooting for him. So if he could give me 20 with a win and he played a hell of a game, I want. It's not like when he shoot the ball, I want him to miss. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I just think this has been a total train wreck. It started at the beginning of the year when we got Westbrook. That's where everything started when we got Westbrook. That really jacked up a whole bunch of stuff. And even with all the talent we had in, everybody knew this Westbrook thing is not going to fit. And then after 30, 40 games trying to make Westbrook fit, we were too far in the hole. And then when they didn't trade Westbrook, again, that's when I saw the quitting everybody. I saw the quitting Palinka. I saw the quitting Vogel. I saw the quitting LeBron and the players. I did, man. I did. I just saw the quitting everybody, bro. So nobody cares. That's what I've been saying. Nobody cares about winning first on this team, from Jeannie Buss all the way down. They don't care about winning first. They don't. So
I
I
agree.
don't
I
I don't
agree.
have I don't have high expectations. I know some people that believe in the power of LeBron, and they think the Lakers gonna get to the thing and prove all of us wrong. You are really living a pipe dream. Really. I believe there's a switch, but not playing this inconsistent is not. And again, Lakers have shown you they can play well for a couple games. They've showed you that. So that's why I kind of believe they can get out of this play-in if they're healthy enough, because they've proven they can play 2, 3 good games in a row. So that's all you need. But to go a whole series, nah. I think they're gonna get smacked by Phoenix if they play Phoenix in that first round. They're gonna get smacked. Yep, that's what I think. Murray, Google tells me LeBron is 12 or 24 on go-ahead shots in the playoffs. Kobe is 5 or 22. And go ball his life.
Well, his life
Go
is
ball
funny.
his life. He is. He loved Michael. He loved LeBron too. He loves LeBron. No biggie. I don't have a
He's
problem with people loving LeBron. I don't. I just don't like when he gets no blame, when he has a lot to do with it. Because again, to me, he's second in control. He's second in power next to Jeannie Buss. He is. He got more
yeah.
power than the Rambises. He got more power than the Palinkas. Now, does he get everything he wants? No, but he still got more power than them. He does. So I'm not coming off his helmet. He was the one that put this team together. He traded for AD. He traded for AD. He traded for Russell Westbrook. So, these are some of the major things that have an issue on this team. Why is that? They ain't performing. They're making all this money and they're not performing. Those are your decisions. So you got to take those. You got to take them L's. And then I don't think you're leading the way you should be leading. It ain't a team concept. You can tell. That's why they still having defensive breakdowns where they arguing like, man, you supposed to be here. I don't see teams doing that game 75. Come on, bro. That should never happen. Should never happen.
Yeah, it should.
Never happen.
So, okay, because you always say, "Yo, man, I can't wait for this season to be over." I'm like that too.
I'd run it
It's
over.
like a dead man. When it's this late in the season, I've never seen a big turnaround. I've never seen it.
One cool P. I told you I don't. I didn't say he got. I just sit here and said he didn't get everything he wanted, but he still got more power. He didn't get everything. I didn't say that he got everything. But the stuff he did get, it's the stuff that ain't working. Russ is a major problem. That derailed the team. His attitude, his mindset, things he said. Even LeBron James has kind of got on that kick. Because think about lately. How are you going to be a team 10 games under 500, 11 games under 500, and you get on TV and tell the people that you having the time of your life? I ain't never heard that from no athlete that's under 500.
Never,
That fighting to get into the play-in, something we know you hate because you come out publicly and say the person that's created the play-in need to be fired. But you are having the time of your life. I can't imagine any great player ever saying something like that. But LeBron is different. He moves in a different manner. I told you he moves like a politician. Those are statements down the road. Those are statements for other stuff. Because the people that love LeBron, they happy. He's still racking up all the accolades and all the stats. They think he's having a great year, even though he's on a bum team. But he ain't got no real accountability for being part of why this team is a bum ass team.
yo. This is yo. It could get wild in here.
Oh, I know. I know when I do touch on LeBron, I know it's gonna touch a few people's little hearts. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What else can I say about Vogel though? People say talk about Vogel. What's the freaking talk about? He was a lame duck coach from day one. What's the talk about? You want me to talk about him? We know he's shitty. We know he been giving them professional middle finger for a long time when they try to throw him up under the bus. So he gonna be on his way out. I mean, y'all already see the writing on the wall with that. He said, Elder LeBron can't do anything more than he's doing. LOL. Stop the hate, man. Boss life, you shut your ass up. You come in here and get cooked. Cause again, stop the hate. It ain't hate. It's facts. Tell me one thing I lied about. You think LeBron's on everything in his power. I just disagree. It's too late now. I do agree with that. It's way too late now to turn it around. I do agree with that. But if he took a little different approach and didn't do that dumbass rush trade, I think we'd be in a lot different situation.
Okay, so you spoke on Bron leadership. Next year,
Hmm.
do you think the Lakers need a better leader, like going into next season?
Bron has shown if the players are producing and showing up, he can lead. Then he's shown that. So, because again, people want to cook Bron and say he's never been a great leader. See, I don't get in on that dumb narrative. I don't agree with that. You can't sit here and tell me this man hadn't led these teams in all these years before. I'm not going to agree with that narrative. I think he's doing a bad job with this team. And I think I really, again, I think LeBron realized, I really saw a change in LeBron after the trade deadline. I really believe LeBron really said F it then and said, you know what? This team can't win. I'm just going to go and get this scoring title. I'm going to go ahead and break these records. I really believe that because he felt like he didn't have the backing of, because he wanted management to get rid of Russ. Now, to management, though, they think that was a punk move because you were the one demanding to get Russ. And that's why they said, you want Russ gone? You get rid of Russ. We'll take that pick, but it's going to be on you. You take it. You take the hit for moving Russ since you brought him here. And LeBron wasn't finna do it. No, that's why you got these GM titles. No. Again, that's bad leadership from Jeannie, though. Now we're up to Jeannie Buss. Be a
Happy
manager.
birthday, bro.
Be run your team, right? And make a decision. You sitting back here and nobody can make a decision. You got 1,000 counselors, but nobody can make a damn decision. She's incapable. She's unqualified and incapable of running that team. What she should be doing is being over the finances. That's it. The basketball stuff, she should have no say in. That's what I personally believe. Because she's done okay with the finance part.
Yeah,
Take her ass out of the governor position and take her out of running basketball. She can't do it. She can't. She just can't do it. She's incapable. She's unqualified. Look at this. If you take away what they call the bubble ring, what success? No, take away that ring we got in 2020, right? What success has Jeannie Buss had? What year has been a successful year? What year? Last year when you got bounced in the first round? Other than that, nothing. You've been we're the laughing stocks again of the league. Before LeBron came, what were we? Were we not the laughing stock of the league? Now we right back to that with a super high payroll. At least back then we had cap space.
yeah,
At least back then we had young talent that we could look forward to.
yeah.
Now we got this high ass payroll and we trapped and can't do nothing. And we the laughing stock of the league because we were supposed to win the West, and here it is. We're not even gonna make the play in, not the playoffs, the play in.
But LeBron, it was reported that he didn't like. He thought the plan was stupid. He didn't like the plan.
He ain't like what playing?
He didn't like the plan. He thought it was like irrelevant.
What playing are we talking
The
about?
plan, the NBA plan for the playoffs.
Oh, the playing stuff. Oh, you said
Yeah,
playing. Yeah, he said the person needs to be fired. Whoever created it. Whoever created it, he said they need to be fired. He probably still don't like the plan. That's why he ain't finna get to it. We ain't finna make it. I don't see us making it. I mean, it's just for some reason this team all year we have held on to hope when this team has not given us any true reason to hold on to any hope. There's been the only consistent thing we've been all year is inconsistent. That's it. That's the only thing we've been. So I expect them to keep doing that. Okay, this is where I bounce. We're going to start bashing a woman as a business owner. She just need to get rid of people in her ear. Tired of hearing that women can't shouldn't and can't do. Hey, hey, one cool P. You can get in your attitude if you want, my sister. You already know where I'm coming from. That sister, I just gave you her track history. You show me, besides nepotism and her going into it, you tell me what she's done to prove that she's worthy to do that job. You tell me. I think he still don't like that's something else. But about Jeannie Buss, I ain't bashing her just because she a woman. She ain't qualified to do that job. She needs to resign. The team has been a shit show the whole time. What's up with that? Yeah, what about? Huh? Oh, what's another one in the center console? In the centerpiece here. Yeah, I'll charge it up. I think Vernon's got the charger actually. For the Milwaukee, yeah, he got the charger. Yeah. You get it fixed? Oh,
So
good. It might have just been low on there. All right. I forgot I'm on this broadcast, man. I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm on this broadcast. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sitting having a
now
conversation with the
it's
ladies.
all good.
My
So
bad.
basically, it
Yeah.
sounded basically what you basically saying. LeBron a good leader when things going good, but when things not going good, he's not a good leader.
No, no, because I'm not no. Because like I'll go back to that one year. Remember when everything was all trashed and he had who did he have? D Wade and Isaiah Thomas, all that. That was going bad.
But they
They
wasn't
made
trash like that. I think they
well,
was like 12
he
seed.
he knew that no, I don't think so. He knew that they was not gonna win with that team. So they made moves, though, is the key. The front office made moves for him. And then what did he do? He led them to the championship. Now they lost, but they got there. You see what I'm saying? So no, I'm not saying that he only can lead when it's good. I'm not saying that. The problem is he's used to front office making moves at the midway point if if things don't look good. And the Lakers refused to do it this year because of the Russ move. The Russ move is what shackled them. They didn't have anything. The Russ move was shackled them. All right, let's
I,
see what we said. Why? She said then she said when they told her to trade LeBron, accused him of leaking all the trade info. She went on a fact finding mission and did the right thing. You give her credit for that. I'm not even familiar with that one, Cool P. Honestly, I'm not even familiar with what you're talking about. Honestly, I'm not familiar with it. My thing is this: I'm talking about her win loss record. I'm talking about the perception of the Lakers front office since she's been in control. That's why Jerry West said this is a shit show. And when the tough decisions come up, all you hear about her is going to the Ramesses, going to Magic Johnson, going to Phil. You see what I'm saying? Make a decision. You the owner. Make a damn decision. It's like she will make it if her back's back in the corner. But there's just not no true real grit and leadership. It's just not. And I think the game done passed her by. She don't get what's going on today. So get some new blood in there that would understand and make basketball moves. Again, I'm not saying a woman. I did say before, not today, but that she should sell it. But she don't have to do that because she's done a good job financially for the Lakers. I don't think she needs the title of governor though. To see the governor makes you're the final decision maker. I don't think she needs that title. Give that title to somebody else that's really entrenched in this thing and gets it. You got a bunch of old heads where the game has passed them by. I don't trust the Ramesses' opinion. I don't trust Phil Jackson's opinion. I don't trust Magic Johnson's opinion. I don't trust none of their opinion when it comes to basketball today. I don't. I don't. I don't trust them.
I agree.
I
They
just don't, man. They've shown me nothing, and those are her most trusted advisors.
so your advice would be to her is to find somebody from the outside. Because this
No,
is going to be a very
you.
important
I think
offseason.
I think she got people on the inside. They just need to be in those positions. She got people on the inside. Remember, we talked about this the one time. You said the younger guys that have shown all these good young draft picks we've been getting, that's coming from those younger bust dudes. Put them in higher positions.
Yeah,
Then you said that we talked about bringing in a Laker great that can maybe do some stuff when it comes to the front office that will be respected. I threw out a name like Derek Fisher. I said somebody like that. Get somebody that's already used to being in the positions of power. When he was the president of the basketball association, the Players Basketball Association, he already knows the coaching. He already knows the people. I pair him up with Palinka, right? Get him in there, somebody that we can get respectable, that people would respect when they call to do trades.
exactly.
instead of having to fight and get taken advantage of and all of that. Because let's just keep it real. When Jerry West called, even though they knew the Lakers was known for stealing players and getting over on trades, everybody took Jerry West's call still. Why is that?
That's true. That
You
is
see what I'm
true right
saying?
there.
Let's get back to a respectable level is what I'm saying. The stuff she's done since her dad left, what has been respectable? And I don't have nothing to say. Besides us winning in 2020, there's been nothing good for the Lakers. LeBron's first year we didn't make the playoffs because he got hurt. Second year we won in the bubble. Third year, uh, uh, um, we bounced in the first round. And this year we're not even gonna make the playoffs. Come on, that's your resume. Now again, you got the bubble, but you got the 2020 chip, right?
That's true.
Other than that, what you got? Other than that, what you got? Now I think the Lakers have a good future with the assets they got. We can move Russ, get some quality assets back for Russ. Even stuff that may not stick with the team, we can get assets back. If AD and Bron ain't on the same man, shoot, I ain't had no problem getting rid of them.
When you don't play it, bro,
If Bron is not trying to re-sign, bye. I'm not letting him just walk away this year. No,
you got
you gonna re
a
if
quick trigger.
I'm gonna spend this money and bring in these people, you gonna resign. Respectable level, get rid of Palinka,
Yeah,
Rambis, and Phil.
you
Well,
got
and again, if you one cool P, if you notice, the Lakers are very they loyal. So if you notice, I didn't tell them to get rid of any of them. But you can't be leaving these people in these positions with they making decisions or not making decisions. Because that's the problem. No, everybody's giving advice, but nobody's making the decisions. And then Jeannie is known for putting people in positions, but not giving them the authority they're supposed to have in those positions. What kind of crap is that?
right.
Palinka don't have no authority. He can't even make a move. The Ramesses don't have no authority. They can't make moves. All they can do is go down there and suggest. I'm talking about putting people in positions and letting them do their damn job.
Exactly. So let me ask you this because someone was asking me, I don't know the numbers on this. Gabriel. Gabriel to get on the playoff roster, they said we have to cut somebody. Financially, that's not a bad hit right now, right?
I mean, it is what it is. These guys, you got to pay them anyways. You're gonna pay the luxury tax on them, so they gonna wait till the last minute. You know what I'm saying? But no, it ain't no big financial hit. Where, excuse me, where the Gabriel thing comes in at is now you have to convert him, um, like you did with old boy, and put him on an actual full player contract. End of the season. He's a one of the regular players, not a what's he on a not a 10-day. He's on a what they call that contract. He's on two-way. He's on a two-way contract. So he's not even coming close to making the kind of money that the rest of the guys are making. He needs to be on the same kind of contract that Stanley's on. Well, not that much because he ain't been in the league that long. But also, what's his name? Reeves. He should be making that kind of contract, a little bit less than $1 million in a fiscal year. But with it only being so many games left, when they do convert think about it. They'll convert right before the end of the year. They're only going to have to pay him for a couple games, the full contract. Then when the playoffs start, the playoff money kick in. You know what I'm saying? And then the league play the playoff money. The team don't have to pay that. So they just trying to get to that cutoff point, and that just saves them a little bit of money. Why pay him um, full time salary money for these? Say we got 8 games left. If you do it now, you got to pay him that money for 8 games. That's how tight Genie is. You got to pay him that money. You're only talking a few. It's probably only a couple $100,000, if that. Probably $100,000. But she'd rather wait until that last moment to where if she can get away with only paying him that for 2 games, she'll pay him that for 2 games instead of 8. You see what I'm saying? But he will have to be on the official roster and not a two-way to be able to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what they
And
say
to
here.
do that, I think they have to get rid of a guy that's officially on the roster.
They do.
So she just
That's a
she
fact.
yeah, she's just gonna wait until the last possible time she can do it to save herself those couple dollars that she gonna save. Most owners feel like those are peanuts, so they ain't gonna wait. They like you ain't got no future. Let me get rid of you so I can get you more minutes. If you sitting around here, the coach is tempted to play you. I already know I don't need you. I'm gonna go and get rid of you. So the coach only has this player that I want to play. See, that's another little minor move that front offices make that nobody's making for the Lakers right now. It's better to get rid of dead weight so that the coach only has an option for the guys that you really want to get better and play. So he's kind of forced to play these dudes instead of having the option to play dead weight that I know I'm getting rid of in a few weeks anyway. So for $100,000, you'd be like, bye. Tell this guy to go ahead and go home, right? Tell him to go ahead and go home and let the young guy play. Think about it, most teams. This is how they do at the end of the year, anyways. Veteran guys get released or not playing, and the young guys getting all the
Yep,
burn.
yep.
Not the
That
Lakers
happens a
though.
lot. Every year
Not the
is
Lakers. We
always
still got Trevor. Yeah, we still got Trevor. We still got Ellington. We still got what's his
Bazemore.
name? We still got Bazemore. We
Bazemore.
still got all these old dudes that's not even getting off the bench.
So who out of them, you the GM, who's out of there? If you have to make room for Gabriel.
Um, because he's a wing. No, I'm getting rid of Bazemore. Honestly, they wouldn't, but I think they get. I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of
What's,
Baze. Actually, I'm probably the first guy I'm getting rid of is Ellington.
I said
Not
Bazemore,
using
but
him.
you may need Ellington shooting.
They
Ellington
think
too
they
high.
need they think they need Bazemore's defense more than anything. They still believe in his defense, bro. Believe it or not. I'm just being honest.
And
They
Vogel the
still
coach.
believe.
So
Hey, they still believe in his defense. So if you keeping him, if I mean they're the same guy. Just one can shoot and one can't. One can
yeah,
play D, one can shoot. I would keep a defensive minded guy right now over a shooter because I don't need more scoring. I really
Avery
don't. I
Bradley
don't
ain't
need more
going
scoring.
nowhere. I thought
Yeah,
I'd be
salute
shocked
Elder Kareem.
Avery
Salute my
Bradley.
brother. Sorry for going off topic. Have y'all watched Winning Time? I have not. A show
I ain't
based
see
the
it
Lakers
yet.
dynasty thing. I ain't watched it either. I haven't watched
I'm
it,
gonna
but
watch it though. I only saw one
yeah,
episode. I saw the first episode. I like it. It's good, but I ain't
yeah,
get to watch the rest
yeah,
of it. Black Mamba. I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. I think the Lakers should be doing everything they can to get the young guys as many minutes as they can get. They should save the older dudes. So if you do make the play in, they're gonna be much fresher. Save the Mellows, the Bazemores, the Dwights. Save these dudes. Save them. I told you how Dwight worked though. Remember I was on here a few weeks ago and everybody was talking about we got to what's his name? Loyalty was we got to give Dwight more minutes. You got to play more. I'm telling y'all, you can't start Dwight. You can't play him heavy minutes. You'll get one good game, but he gonna give you 4 or 5 bad games. Then he ain't gonna be nothing. And look what Dwight is now. Nothing. I told you. We got that one game that we lost, and he had 20 some points. Everybody, oh, see if
Really
you
against
play him.
Philly.
They don't understand. He can't sustain that. He cannot sustain that, y'all. Look, the White cannot sustain that right now. He can't. You know.
He said,
Can
"Can
we
we
talk
talk?"
about collective bargaining? Ain't much to
It,
talk about. We don't know if they're gonna trigger that thing or not. We don't, it ain't much to talk about. I know this is gonna be real bad for the players.
I think what this is what my guy told me. He said a lot of teams, and I thought it's gonna be in the last one. They want to bring the amnesty rule in this collective bargaining agreement. He said that a lot of teams want it because they want to get off some salary. That's the way to go because
They
amnesty. You
wanna, they
can,
wanna, they wanna change it because they have an amnesty rule now.
no, they don't. They have amnesty in like 8 years.
Hold on. What's the oh boy on? What do they call that rule that the Lakers are playing Luol Deng? What is that?
No, they bought Luau thing out. There's amnesty. You just cut them, and then that's it. 1 year, and you still pay the salary for that 1 year, but it don't count on your books. That's amnesty. Like say for instance,
What is that?
like
What is that
Russ.
called? That
If you
Luol
amnesty
oh
Russ,
stretch, the
stretch. That's
stretch
stretch
provision.
provision.
Okay, stretch provision. Okay. I
Amnesty
got you.
is you do it, but it's not on your salary. So if we were to, let's say we had amnesty, and a guy like Russ or John Wall would have been gone, and they 47 million, you paying them, but it don't count on your books or your luxury tax enough. A lot of
Really?
teams want the amnesty back.
Okay.
It's a lot of teams.
Why they get rid of the amnesty? Do you know?
They said something about financial. I forgot what he said, but it was a good rule because I remember we amnesty Brian Grant when the Lakers amnesty Brian Grant when
I
he
remember that. I remember that. I
so
remember that now. So it literally allows you to cut a guy, pay him, but his money don't count against your book.
It don't count against the books, luxury tracks, and nothing. You're just paying them. So it's like an easier route, and a lot of teams with the money, and so owners always is good for that. That's a big
I'm starting to
salary off
remember
your
it now.
books.
I'm starting to remember the amnesty now. I'm starting to remember it. I couldn't really remember all of it.
Because I think he said talk about collective bargaining agreement. I think that may come back, and I really do think that they should look into arbitration because it all goes hand in hand. The arbitration with the
Mm-hmm.
amnesty is the reason why. And then, like I said, with this what Ben Simmons did, it's gonna open a lot of doors that
Shoot.
wasn't open
Anthony
from
Davis,
before.
Ben Simmons, old boy twice, Harden, all these deals going there. Kyrie, all these guys' deals are going to be used against the players. The way they've been maneuvering and handling themselves, all these guys' deals is going to go against the players. Watch Russ's deal, John Wall's deal. They're
I
going to
don't think
use all
Russ.
this.
I don't think Russ deal.
No. They're going to use that to their advantage. I guarantee those deals are going to come up for the amnesty stuff. They're going to use
I
them
think
as
it'd
the
be
examples.
amnesty, but I think you 100% right about what you said. The way they handled how AD got out of LA and how
Yeah.
with Ben Simmons. I think
Yeah.
this gonna the owners
James
is gonna
Harden. James Harden.
James
Yep.
Harden. Uh,
Yep. Those deals are gonna kill guys coming down. That's gonna jack them up because they're
because
not gonna be
man,
able to. They're gonna put provisions in place to make sure that players can't move like this.
he was
These
saying the
guys
owners can't
go
wait.
on amnesty.
He's saying the owners can't wait for
Cut
this.
one player and pay all his remaining salary, but be free of the contract burden against the cap. Well, that's cool. Thank you, one cool P. And then we got rid of it. What year? What year did we get rid of it? When was the last collective bargain? 18, 17? I don't
I
remember when the
think it's
last
like
one
she said
was.
12. I know it's been a long time ago. They ain't have amnesty because they were saying I forgot why they took it out. I think the players ain't. It was a reason why. But I think that, and I think arbitration gonna be on the take. I think, like you said, the owners can't wait. Ben
No, they
Simmons,
can't.
Ben Simmons is really what he did. That was, I think, that was like more of the icing of the cake.
Oh yeah.
The way they did it. Then they played the
Be
mental
quiet. Be
health.
quiet. Be quiet, one cool P. Talking about this woman good for something. You good for more than that. I guarantee it. Shoot.
That's a good one there.
You must be feeling better. Yeah. But I'm tired of Jeannie. Just the franchise to me has been jacked since she took over, and she just don't get it. It's clear to me she don't get it. Yeah, she just don't get it. When does
Yeah,
Lou
well, I
out?
think he
July
come off the
1st.
books. He come off
July
the books.
1st. July
July 1st,
1st.
he's out of there.
He's officially off the books. And then everybody was talking about them boogers was thinking about stretching Russell Westbrook. Like, bro,
Yeah,
hell no. We
I'm
finna
glad you
go
broke
from
that
5 million to 13 million.
down.
Ain't
13.
no way we
That's
doing
a lot.
that.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
The knee still need another. Really, one cool P? Gotta have
Damn,
a
do better.
man. Gotta have another cert. That
Damn.
oh boy. I hate hearing that, man.
Yeah,
That
them knees, boy. Them knees.
man. Golly gee. We got to fix the Lakers, Elder. Well, I wish we could. Elder, who would you hire as the owner of the? Well, you got to keep it with the buses because I mean, you know, unless they decide to sell, which I don't see them doing. But I heard what's the guys you telling me about? There's two younger
Oh,
guys.
yeah, her younger brothers, Joey and Jesse. They
I
younger.
think they need to put
They
them in
like late
positions of power
30s.
over basketball because apparently, from what you told me and what people have been saying, they're the one. All this good young talent we've been getting, giving away though, but get they're the main ones behind it. They've been scouting. They got a good nose for talent. They do.
They
So
run the G
put and
League.
they won't.
They got one of the
Yeah,
best
they
G
run the
Leagues.
G League and look at all. Yeah, we got one of the best G Leagues. He's
They
saying
said got one of
so.
the best G
Let's
Leagues.
get them, and they want to be in a more empowered position in the team. Give them a chance. Okay, and think about this. What can they do? They can't make us look worse. It ain't possible.
See the difference with them. They that was by his second
That
wife,
haircut.
and they was like pure basketball junkies. They not like the other ones with the money.
That
They,
just got
they
all the money from the fame of the Lakers. Yeah.
yeah, they said these guys is really basketball guys.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry West is coming back. I know a lot of people would like that. It looks very clear that there's something going on between the Bus family and him. He's tried to come back several times. He tried to come back last year, y'all, and they declined him. So, and then this year they stripped him of his tickets, and and Jerry said stuff that they feel is embarrassing. All that. I mean, I don't want to get into the family feud or whatever. I don't, because I don't know it. But it's, to me, it's clear they're not hiring Jerry Buss back. I mean Jerry West. They're just not gonna hire him back
I don't
and
think
have
so.
him on the Lakers like that. So
Yo, his internet goes off at the same time every live. Every live it goes off. Every, every live the same time it goes off. Like
I
your
don't
live is
know.
on a timer. It's on a timer.
I don't know, bro.
Every live it
I'm
do.
on my iPad and I don't know why it never does it on my phone, but it does it on my iPad.
Well, it do
And
it every live at the same time. You be on
yeah.
for a nice little while, and
hmm
then
Hour and a
it goes.
half, normally about 90 minutes, and then it cut out.
Yep, yep, yep.
Spectrum. Do I have? I think I do got Spectrum as my cable provider, Don. I think it is that down here. I think it is Spectrum. Spectrum does that or something, Don. He said Elder got Spectrum. How you know that? Yeah. But see, I think part of my problem is I don't have cable. I have internet and I have phone. I don't have a cable package because I don't watch TV like that. So I think that's part of my issue. They, every time I talk to them about my internet stuff, they always say, "Well, if you had this, you had this." It's almost like they feel like if you got the cable package, it makes your internet work better. I don't believe that dumb stuff though. You know what I'm saying? I don't
He
believe that.
said,
Oh, he said he got it too, so he know how bad it is. He said I got Spectrum too.
"Do
Yeah,
they can make the plan?"
I don't think
Um,
so. You
I
got
think
hope,
they're gonna
don't
make
you?
the
You got
plan.
hope, don't you?
I think
Kareem got
so.
hope.
I think so. I think they're gonna
I
make
don't
the
think they're
plan.
gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it at all, man. But after I did say that, but then after I looked at that schedule and especially if Anthony Davis coming back, um, we got a shot. We got a shot. I already got a charger, baby. Thank you. We got a shot. We got a shot. So yeah, I gotta see it first though. I gotta see it first. I gotta see it first. Gotta
The
see it
plan
first.
empowerment going too far.
Hey, love, come me up 2 oranges. But thank you. Um, I don't see him, man. I just they gotta show it to me, man. Lakers win 3 games in a row. I may have some hope, y'all. Have we won 3 games in a row all year?
No, I don't think we won three. I think two is the most. I don't think we won three all year.
Wow.
I don't
I
think
wish we could get that fiber optic internet, bro. Way out here in the country though, that stuff be like the last place they get it. He's talking bad about the Lakers, so they shut you down at a regular scheduled time. That's funny, Rich D. That's funny. He said you talking bad about the Lakers, so they shut me down.
Oh,
Shoot.
he right. Yeah,
Hey,
we did.
it shouldn't be nobody with no internet right now then. Shoot. Everybody
Yeah,
talking bad about the Lakers.
yeah, that's true.
We horrible right now, man. We gotta be
We,
honest. We gotta be
we,
honest.
we
We
won
horrible.
we won five in a row before.
Oh, did we?
I think some said four. Nick T said four. He said five. I think it's four. I don't remember no five in a row.
He said
But I
we
remember
won
like in
four.
December.
Don said we won four, and then we lost 5 in a row after that. I remember that. Now I remember that. Yep, we won 4 games in a row, and everybody's like, "Well, we ain't beat nobody," because I think we beat Houston
Yeah.
twice, and then we beat the Thunder and somebody else, and then we played decent teams and lost to all 5 of them in a row. I remember that. I do remember that. AEG sold 27% of the Lakers to the owners. Oh, okay. I just know I think Jeannie needs to come out of that position, man. She does not need to be the governor no more. I just don't think she should be the governor. I really don't. I really don't. Her history, it's been long enough. It's been over a decade. She just showing me she can't get it done. So put other people in there, and you just run the finance. I mean, you've done a good job with that. Just run the money part. Let somebody else be over the team and make basketball decisions, because that's what the problem has been. You put people in these positions, but you don't give them the authority to make the decisions. It's a lame duck position.
Harden, what you think about Harden? I think Harden is declining heavy. I just think
Yeah, I do too, bro. They better
I
not.
think
Hey,
next year
Philly.
it's gonna be even worse.
Ooh, Philly fans. They bet not pay Harden. Don't pay him that money,
Yeah,
y'all.
I think that's
Don't
gonna
let
be
him
the
go.
worst thing.
Let him walk. You'd be better off letting him walk and saying, no, we give him the assets. Let him walk.
Yeah,
Because you it's gonna be hard to find a team to do it. Thank you, babe. That's a nice bowl. To do the that's a new bowl? That's nice. To do a sign and
look,
trade, it's gonna be to do a sign and
it's gonna be
trade,
tough.
bro. It's gonna be hard. But if they pay him that 4 year extension, whatever that is, and 50 something million, bro, they're gonna be jacked for the next 7 years, and they're gonna waste all of Embiid's. Now, what old boy think, um, Ticket think that they're gonna ship Embiid. He said Eller was in Showtime
No,
chat capping for Will Smith. I ain't capping. I believe that. I already came over here. Now I guess I'm capping over here too. Then real Leezy. I'm supposed to be going check your channel out, not with crazy
yeah,
retarded
yeah,
statements like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I check his
Capping.
channel.
Now I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, but capping, no, bro. At the end of the day, I just believe like that. I believe like that. They ain't cap though. Cap me, you lying. They say. She only been in charge totally. Charge totally what? Bron been there 3 years, and it was 3 or 4 years
Bron been
before
at 4
D.
years.
No, no,
This the
no.
fourth
It was
year.
no, no. He died. When did Bus die? Didn't he die in like 12, 13?
I
Dr.
think
Bus died
13.
in 12. Yeah, so it's been 10 years. It's been like 10 seasons. One cool P. Because remember they had 6 years she was in charge before LeBron them got there. We were the worst team in the NBA for those 6 years. So it's been a decade. It's been a decade. Yeah. Hmm.
He said, "Oh, this is. I knew it's something I want to ask you. Next year, I don't. I think the worst thing the Lakers can do. I think we talk about this behind the scenes. I don't think the Lakers should build around LeBron. I think that should sell. I think that's the word going. I think this is going to be our most important off season. This is going to be a very, very important off season. We're going to get a new coach. I don't know about GM and stuff, but I definitely we're going to have a new coach. And we got 8 roster spots to fill. I
Hmm.
think the worst mistake, because they keep saying, oh, remember when Trevor Lane was saying that, remember? Oh, they need to get these guys around. That's the worst mistake they could do, build around LeBron James.
Well, I agree because he's a 38-year-old player. You don't build around a 38-year-old player.
They
But
don't build them like that.
the Lakers said that they wanted to make sure they paired people up with um, AD moving forward for the thing. I don't agree with that, LeVar Johnson. LeBron did not destroy the Lakers. I don't agree with that statement at all, my brother. Sorry. The Lakers was a shit show. They were the worst team in the NBA before LeBron came. At least we got a chip out of it. At least we relevant again. So I don't agree with that. That LeBron was the reason that he ain't destroyed the Lakers. The Lakers were bad before he got here, and we bad now. So, but that deal I put on the table, if something like that can go down, I personally think that's the best move for the Lakers, and it's the best move for LeBron. LeBron loves playing with those guards that can score on their own, tough minded, blah blah blah. And I know for a fact Sacramento wants to get rid of old boy's contract, De'Aaron Fox, and they want to get rid of Rashawn Holmes. Put them in a package for Russ and bring them in. That is two quality players, and it fits the needs. AD get what he need, and LeBron get what he need. That other ball handler where LeBron don't have to take over the load so much. He got a closer because Fox can get it done in the crunch. Fox love the moments.
Yeah,
It fits both of their needs.
yeah.
Now they're gonna have to sweeten it because Sacramento's mad, so it may cost you Russ, THT, and 2 first round picks, and you may be able to get back Monk. I mean, you may be able to get back what's his name,
Fight.
Fox, old boy, and then
Home.
maybe another player. If we give up THT and those picks, it may be another player we get. But I think Sacramento's a team we need to do it with. I love a 1 for 3 deal. If we can give up Russ and get 3 of their players back they don't want, I love that. Those two got to be Fox and Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes does everything that AD don't want to do, and he
Because
does it well.
it's crazy because the big man, what's his name, playing good now.
Yeah. Oh boy, what's it? Sabonis.
Huh?
Who you talking
Who?
about?
I thought the big
Sabonis.
man. for Sacramento. Damon
That's
Jones.
Sabonis.
No,
Oh
Damon
yeah,
Jones.
but their
He,
big man is Sabonis. He's the man there for him now.
but
Remember
Damon
from
Jones, the
Indiana.
last about 4
Yeah,
games, I've been
but
watching. I'm like,
he a free agent though. They're gonna have to
he a free
re-sign
agent.
him. They're gonna have to re-sign him. So I wouldn't mind if they re-signed him, extended him, whatever, and then put him in the deal because they got like 5 centers, y'all. Put him in the deal, bring him to Lakers. If we can get Damon Jones back as our backup center to Rashawn Holmes, and then AD, and then we get Fox for the backcourt to replace Russ. Oh my yeah. Oh my yeah. And then you put them back there with Monk, and you still got you can re-sign DJ as a nice veteran backup. Oh, your team totally changes. And then even if you don't put THT, because that deal you wouldn't be able to put THT in. Now you package THT with a pick and move him for somebody else. Man, the Lakers could do it. We got to figure out a way to keep Monk. That's another thing. So, but again, if none decides to stay any healthy, I'm actually cool with that because I think none can do the same thing Monk did, if not better, this year. I really do. I really think he could. But if we get De'Aaron Fox, I kind of want to go ahead and move away from none because he's more of a point guard. You
Yeah,
know, I'd
none more
rather
of a
have
point.
Monk. I'd rather have like old boy and then a backup like DJ. You know what I'm saying? You got other
I would
guys that can
love
handle that ball. Oh yeah, I would
Monk
love
and
to keep
Fox.
Monk. I would love to
Monk
keep
and
Monk.
Fox.
But we got
I
to get
like that.
wings too, though. We got to get bigger and we got to get some wings. So for me, when I get rid of THT, my goal will be to get a quality wing. I need to get a decent wing. And what the Lakers want to do is take on contracts. But the contracts they take on, you got to look and say these guys will be good with AD after LeBron is gone. See, Josh Jackson, yes. Oh, Harkless, no. Too old, too unproductive.
Hawk is
Jackson,
not old.
yeah, he is. Too old for me.
Hawk is like
Too old for me.
30.
Too old for me. Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson, that's the guy you bring in. Because with LeBron that's the dude you bring in. I
Josh
like
Jackson is
Josh
good.
Jackson.
I
And he
like Josh
needs some
Jackson.
to be consistent. And to me, Josh Jackson may mess around and start on that team. He may mess
Yeah.
around and get in there and start for the Lakers, y'all. Could you see LeBron, what's his name? Fox, Jackson, AD, and Rashawn Holmes?
Woo!
Ooh, wee!
That's length. That's a lot of
Ooh.
length.
And that's a lot of athleticism. It's youth. Besides LeBron, you got a ton of
Yeah.
youth,
Son of
but you
youth.
don't have two younger players. You don't have two younger players. These guys are in their mid 20s or late 20s. Little boy,
And
man.
Fox been in the league since 2000. I mean, both of them, Fox and
Hey,
they was in the same draft.
hey,
They went 4 or 5.
yep. Hey,
Josh Jackson
the
was 4, and
the
Fox was 5.
the real Eleazy. I actually like that dude. I don't. Is he playing for Detroit or whatever?
But
Hamadou
Detroit.
Diallo. I like him. I take him. I would. I like that dude. I don't know. I think he's only like 6'5", 6'6" though. I want Josh
Not,
Jackson
he,
because he's 6'7",
he
6'8".
like 6'4". I see him all the time.
Really?
He from New
Yeah.
York.
See,
He not that tall.
no, I
He
got
not
guys like
that
that.
tall.
I don't
I
want him
see him
dead. I
all
already,
the
I
time.
don't. I got Stanley Johnson. I got Hillbilly Colby. I got guys like that. I want a guy that's a true wing. A true wing gonna be about 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". Yep. He said Josh twice his age. Stop, man. Stop. Stop, man. Oh, I would love to get Kendrick Williams from what's the name? I'd take him in a heartbeat. Hmm.
I think they probably revisit Cam because the Lakers want Cam.
I like
I
him.
think they're gonna
6'8".
revisit Cam.
Can play D when he wants to. Can shoot. I like Cam. He said Diallo like 6'7". I don't think he's that tall.
Who? Diallo ain't knows. Who say 6'7"?
I don't think he's that tall.
Nah, I stood next to him plenty of times. He from New York. Diallo is 6'4". I stood next to him plenty of times. He's not that tall.
Yeah, I don't think
Diallo
he's
is
that
not that
tall.
tall.
Yeah,
I
he's
stood
just
next to him
athletic.
plenty
He's
of times.
athletic, but he's not that tall. That's why
He,
everybody think Donovan Mitchell's 6'5". That book is 6'3".
nah, Dodgeman 6'3".
6'2", 6'3".
He's six
He's
three.
just athletic. I don't even think
He got
6'3".
long because like in the classic, right, in the summertime, like Diallo, I used to play him and my nephew used to play
Uh-huh.
ball all the time. He's not no 6'5". Him and my nephew play ball all the time. And
I know that.
they came up together. Him, uh my nephew and This other guy. They used to do the
Hey,
Jelly Fam. Y'all heard of
they
the
said
Jelly?
they said
The
Mitchell
Jelly
six
Fam?
one. They
Nah,
said Mitchell's.
Mitchell taller than that. He like 6'3". He
I
got
I
big
heard I heard he
shoulders,
was like
long
I heard he was
arms.
like 6'2".
Yeah, I sit next to Mitchell too.
Hey,
Mitchell. Y'all ain't
that's
not
a
no 5.
SD Hydro. That's a pipe dream. We're not getting Miles Bridges, bro. No way. Unless we do the sign and trade type of thing, we're not getting him, bro. And that will hard cap us. So I would love to have Miles Bridges. Oh my God, that'd be unfair. You got him, LeBron, and AD, and Big Boy in the back. Boy, because he's showing out this year. He's showing out. Hey, I hope we can get old boy. Now he's been hurt, but I really like him from the Pacers. TJ Warren.
Oh, TJ Warren. Oh, he is
I
scoring
like
this shit.
TJ Warren, man. I like TJ
He's
Warren.
a bucket.
So with him being hurt, you may be able to get him on the cheap. Hopefully, you just don't know where guys like that minds at and where they want to be, where they want to go.
He is a
We can get a guy
bucket.
like that. I'm good, especially if he can stay healthy this year. I'm with that. I like TJ Warren. I would love to have Harrison Barnes. I don't mind Harrison Barnes. I like him a lot.
Harrison Barnes, yeah. But he gonna be a hot
And
ticket
hey, and I think his contract expiring. Harrison Barnes only got one more year,
next year,
I think.
23 and
Yeah.
23.
So
Yeah.
if you get him and he don't work out, that's 23 million falling off your books. No big deal. But he can slide in there, cover for AD. He can cover for LeBron at their positions if one of them is out. That's why I like Harrison Barnes. He can play the 3-4 and small ball 5. Yep, consistently. And he just gonna be consistent. He not gonna hurt you at all.
Nah,
He not gonna hurt you.
he played within his role. He don't do nothing.
So I would love that. Hey, if we can figure it out where we can get Harrison Barnes in that deal from them, I'll take that too. I really would.
We definitely need. He said Sam Cassell as a new coach.
Who?
Uh, I don't know his philosophy. I haven't
Man,
seen him talk.
as a new coach, I would take I told you I'm not a big fan of Otto Porter, even though I'm a Georgetown guy. I'm not a big fan of Otto Porter.
Oh, you a
I
Georgetown fan?
Yeah, I used to love Georgetown.
Back in the
I
day, I
sent
was
them.
a big Georgetown fan.
Hey,
I remember I got robbed for my Georgetown starter jacket. Like
really?
yeah, when they had
I
like
remember them. I had one.
the gray
The
with
blue
the
with. I had the blue.
they
I
had
had the
remember,
navy.
remember the Georgetown sneakers, the gray and
Yeah.
the
Oh
Nikes.
yeah, the Nikes.
And they
Yeah.
had Michael.
Just
Remember
sell
they had
Hoyas
Michael
on it.
Graham. They had the
Yeah.
Hoyas. They had
Had
Michael
Hoyas on it.
Graham,
I remember.
Reggie Williams, Pat Ewing. Yo, that was my team. The
Hey,
Hoyas.
I got a crazy story about Georgetown. I loved Georgetown when I was coming up, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, I was a Georgetown
I
fan.
sent I sent Georgetown so many letters, tapes. Back then, you remember you could send
You can
coaches
send
the
tapes. You can
VHS
send
tapes.
tapes. Yep,
I
yep,
sent
yep.
Georgetown about 4 tapes, bro. Right? So they don't recruit me at all. Of course, they don't. They ain't thinking about me. Years later, I'm in DC. We visited. It's not on AAU nothing. I was there. I think it was there on the church thing, but I got there a couple days early. So we went, and then my guy, he knew one of the assistants that was at Georgetown that year. So he got us in. Da da da. This is when old boy, John Thompson Jr. the third or whatever. This one he was the assistant, right? And his dad was like kind of almost on the way out, whatever the case may be. But we went in and we was in there talking, and then like one of their like film guys, scout guys, whatever they was, right? He was a lower level coach. And we came in and we started introducing ourselves, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Rufus Carswell." He said, "Rufus Carswell? What do I know that name? What do I know that name?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I played, I told him where I played. No, no." And he kept thinking. So we kept going, right? And you could tell he was like, "I know this dude. Where do I know him from?" He came back, bro. We was at the end of the visit. We've been there like an hour. He said, "I know where I know you from. You sent in," and he started talking about all the letters, all the tapes I sent the stuff. I remember looking at your tapes, all that. He said, "Man," I said, "Boy, if anybody love Georgetown as this guy, he's just not good enough to play for."
Yeah, yeah.
He said, "I was hoping that you did well, man. I really was." He said, but he actually, by the end of the trip, remembered me sending all that stuff. I thought that was crazy as all get out, man.
Yo,
That
'cause I
was
remember you
crazy.
could send the tapes and things like
Yep.
that too.
I sent it. Georgetown and Purdue was the two schools I sent tapes to. I want to go to Purdue so bad. It's in like every Big Ten school, but Purdue recruited me, bro. But Purdue, and I wanted to go to Purdue.
That's your hometown.
Well, home state. Purdue's in
Home state.
Lafayette.
Yeah.
Man, Lafayette. But I didn't want to go to IU. I didn't want to go to Illinois. I didn't want to go to Wisconsin. I didn't want to go to Minnesota. I didn't get recruited by Northwestern Ohio State. Penn State wasn't there then, and that's why I ended up signing with Michigan State. But because I wanted to play both, and the two schools that stepped up the most was Michigan State and Indiana. And I was not going to Indiana because that's when Bobby Knight was there. I was not going to play for Bobby Knight, bro. No
Bobby
way,
Knight
no
is
how. I wasn't playing for him. No way, no how. No way, no
Bobby
how, bro.
Knight, boy.
No way, no how.
He's something else.
It was.
Yo,
But yeah,
he's
that
so
was a whole
glad.
crazy ride.
Yo, yeah, he was wild. Bobby Knight was wild. He was wild. And then I remember they talk about him going to NBA. I said, no way.
We
No
don't have
way.
our pick this year, do we? No, we don't have our pick this year.
No, we don't got a pick.
We have it next year, but we don't have it this year.
I think we got a second round picks this year.
Mm,
Yeah, from Washington.
I think that's next year.
We don't got no second round picks this year?
I think this year we have no pick. I thought this year we had none. I know we got those 3 seconds on the Russell deal, but I didn't think none of them.
That's what I'm talking about. The one from Russ.
I don't think none of them for this year. No.
That'd be crazy if it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look right now.
Well, so but yeah, I don't think we got any picks this year. Yeah.
It's a Larry
Hey,
Brown.
if you look at old boy though, I see the one person talking about T.J. Warren. His stock was rising, y'all. He was getting better every year. He was taking a big leap, especially offensively every year. In the bubble, he showed out. I don't think that's where he's gonna be, but he was showing that he could be a lead dog offensively for you. He was showing it. He just keeps getting hurt, man. He just keeps getting hurt. Yeah. Memphis got all y'all picks. Well, Memphis, that's the thing too. Think about this. Memphis will get the pick this year if it falls out of the top 10. It goes to Memphis. If it's in the top 10, what's it called?
New Orleans.
New Orleans get to keep it. But if it falls 11 through 30, it goes to Memphis. Memphis could literally have 3 first-round picks this year, y'all.
You're right. We don't got no picks in this draft. That's
Told
crazy.
you, bro.
Damn. So what happened? All them picks is damn.
We used them and traded them.
No, I'm saying the 3 we got from Washington.
It wasn't for this year coming up. I think it's for the next 3 years.
Damn.
So I think 2 came from Washington and 1 came from somewhere else. So maybe Brooklyn or something. Mm-hmm. So, yep. We might have traded one of them picks away. Ain't no telling. We might have traded one. Didn't we get rid of somebody for a second-round pick? Didn't we have to give up a second-round pick for somebody? I think that's the one we gave up. Was it Rondo deal? Did we have to give up a pick and pay?
Nah, we ain't giving no pick for Rondo.
No. Remember when we sent Rondo to Cleveland?
We ain't giving no pick.
That Valentine guy we brought back, I thought we had to give up a pick to do that.
Nah, we ain't getting no pick.
I gotta go check that deal. I thought we gave up a pick for that.
Yo,
and
somebody
we had to pay $1 million.
Somebody go look up the Rajon Rondo deal
to Cleveland. I thought we threw a pick in there too to make them do the deal. I can trade 2 first-round picks and filler. Hey, I would love to have Shea Gilchrist. He's on the max deal this year, though, y'all. This year coming up, not the year playing. Next year, his max deal kick in. So again, that's still De'Aaron Fox money. You know what? Forgive me. That's viable. Oklahoma City.
But I don't think Oklahoma get rid of him. I don't see them.
Guess what? I think they do because they don't want his contract. I do. They only signed him. They trying to use him as bait to get a bit. They trying to take them picks and him to get somebody to come off a bad contract and then give him this high pick. Remember, they tried to package him last year in the draft. They said we'll give you Shea and 2 first round. and 2 first-round picks, okay, for the first round pick and for the first pick, and they said no. So they're trying to get rid of him. They only signed him so that when they get rid of him, teams will say, okay, he's going to stay. He's not going to be. You see what I'm saying? So if they do a deal with them, say we get Shea, Kendrick Williams. Now I don't know the other people to make up that salary. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't have no salaries really. The big man, what was his name? He was the highest paid player on the team. He was making like 9.7 million.
Oh,
Favors.
Derek Favors.
Yeah, he was making the most money.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
don't want Derek. And his contract ends this year, I think, but I don't want him for $9.7 million either. So,
No,
but
his contract end next year.
but what they could do, they
But his
could.
contract not fully
Hey,
guaranteed.
this is a deal that could go down. Give us Shea Gilchrist, Kendrick Williams, eat the rest of Russ' contract, and we'll give you Russ in the first round pick.
If they want 2 first round for Shea, I'm giving that up.
Yeah, they gonna want to. I know.
Shea,
I try to slide it in there, Kareem. They
he
ain't
got
gonna do
the
it.
height.
Hey,
He got the
hey,
height.
they gonna want to. I know they are. But hey, Oklahoma City got a lot of young talent. Throw some other people in there, we may make that work. But they got room to eat up some of Russ' contract too. We don't
But they
have
can
to
eat
take
that.
back. We don't have to take back $47 million. We don't. But I think they want to come off that Shea Gilchrist contract. I just don't see the league allowing them to do that for an old player. You know, they be blocking them kind of trades. You giving up old for young with nothing else, they be trying to block that. So they would want to see THT in that deal.
They can
The
have him.
Spurs, yeah, the Spurs won. I know they did. I'm sure they did. They only half game back now, huh? No, no. The league would want to see him in there. I don't know if what's the name will want him back, but the league would want to see him in there. But I would love to get Shea, Kendrick. I don't mind Derek Favors. I just don't want to pay him 9.7 million.
But for 1 year, why not?
Well,
I did for 1 year.
if that's all that's owed to him, yeah. I think his contract up this year though. I don't think he's owed that next year. So he won't be making that. Yeah. But because what I'm hearing, Oklahoma City love Russ still. I've been hearing some rumblings about they still love Russ. They not opposed to him ending his career there, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because
And
because remember they said when he they said him the greatest Thunder of all time.
all time. And think about this. They said that. And what is everybody maneuvering to do, Green? Have cap space for
Cap
2023
space.
summer. Russ
Exactly.
will guarantee you $47 million of cap space. And you still got Josh Giddey, all them other young guys there.
and
Since you
what
ain't
they
got to
draft this year.
see, I would be trying to get Lou Dort. I would want Lou Dort. I
But
would
I
be
heard, I heard, I
asking
heard they're gonna give him a contract this year.
again. Give him the contract to trade him. Give him the contract to trade him. I would want Lou Dort. Pay Lou Dort. Give me Lou Dort and what's the name, and I give you 2 first-round picks and Russell Westbrook. No, I don't live on an orange farm, bro. No, it's not an orange farm. I'm not in Florida. I'm in Georgia. I'm in Northwest Georgia too. I'm not even in the southern part where they can grow oranges at. Yeah, these look good, don't they, bro? Ooh, yeah.
It look fresh. It look fresh.
I'm actually on a fast now. I started my fast tonight, and it's gonna be this right here and this right here. I'll go the other way. This right here, water and oranges for 2.5, 3 weeks.
Water and orange all day.
Yep, that's it, bro. What?
That's not bad. I think I made because I'm trying to lose some of my stomach.
Well, I'm doing it. You know, you get older, bro. You gotta do stuff. So, oh, we the same age. You know, but so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. I may mix in a day or
Now
two
I was
if I
no
get
pick.
tired of
This was
if
no
I get
pick.
tired of oranges. I may mix in cucumbers for a day. But yep, I'm getting it started tonight. hmm So, but man, either one of those teams, I have no problem with those young players. Now, what they got to do is look and say, do these players match up well with Anthony Davis? Do they match up well with Anthony Davis? Which one of those guys would feed Anthony Davis better? Which one of those guys would LeBron like to play with too? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Honestly, I love Shea Gilchrist and I like his height, his size. But I like De'Aaron Fox too, bro. That's a
I
dog
like
right there.
Fox. I
De'Aaron
like
Fox a
Fox. He go
dog,
hard.
bro. He a dog, bro. So if I got to pick, do I want De'Aaron Fox or do I want Shea? I think Shea's a better player. Honestly, I do. But
Marlon,
I think Fox is he just need a new environment, bro.
Marlon. Order for Lakers get that, you know that means they have to go Bron and AD. One of them, you can't get no SGA and Zach Levine
Mm-mm.
without Bron and AD.
Well, Zach Levine will be trading AD to Chicago. That's the only way we get Zach Levine. And it had to be a signing trade
It has to
because
be.
they have to do and then the Lakers will be hard cap. So I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening.
He said
Sorry, y'all.
Fox and LeBron wouldn't fit.
I don't agree with that. If LeBron and Kyrie fit, why couldn't Fox and LeBron fit?
Kyrie do shoot better than Fox though.
Well, what about D Wade? They fit. Well, they fit.
I think Braun and Fox are fit.
I
I
think they
think
can
they're
fit
fit.
fine, bro. And Fox understands how to feed the post too. Coming from Kentucky, he understands how to feed the post. He's not one of these selfish guards that's gonna make all the big men upset. He will get that. He'll get that ball in there to those big boys. He will. So I think Fox has been playing unmotivated for the last year and a half, though. He's just in a bad situation, making a lot of money. That's all. He would probably love to get up out of there.
Warriors lost again.
Yeah, I saw they were getting dumped by somebody.
God, who
Somebody was beating
Warriors
them.
played?
I told you, the Warriors, they may mess around and lose the third seed. Dallas may mess around and get all the way up to third, y'all.
Yeah, if they lost, and especially if Dallas win tomorrow against the
Yep.
Lakers.
Yep. They may mess around and get all the way up to third.
Yo, that'd be crazy. Cause Steph is out, right?
What about blow the whole thing up? Wait for free agent 2023 and sign stars. Well, I mean, LeBron is trying to be a free agent that year. That's why a lot of teams are maneuvering to have cap space for guys like LeBron and who is it? What's his name? Jokic, and it's a lot of big time players that's coming available for agency in 2023.
Yeah. Oh, they played the Grizzlies tonight. Wow.
And I think they blew them out without Ja. I think they blew them out. They got their number, bro.
Yeah, they
They
do.
can't do nothing with the Grizzlies.
They can't.
They
They
can't
can't
do
do
nothing
nothing.
with the Grizzlies, bro.
What type of impact you think Paul George gonna have coming back?
Zero.
Hey, he said zero.
No.
You know,
When's he coming? They ain't said officially. It said this week, right?
next week.
I don't think they play much better with Paul George, in my personal opinion. I don't. I think the ball moves better. I
Yeah.
actually think their defense get better without Paul George. Me personally, I really do. When they want to be focused. Now, hold on. Let me back this up. Because the Clippers have been playing horrible lately, and I was talking to my guy Showtime, and he was like, "Man, we running out. You know, they've been playing, so they run out of steam. They need a jolt. They need a boost." And I kind of agree with that. So he's gonna actually bring them something they need. He's gonna bring them some energy, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Live legs because they ain't been used in a while. So no, he's gonna have a major impact. He's gonna have a major impact on them because they need him now. They need him bad right now. Yeah, I'm a SD Hydro. I'm not necessarily hating. I just don't like Paul George as a player. I don't like him at all. Now I respect his game. He's a great player. I think Paul George is a superstar, but most people say I'm crazy for saying that. But
He has.
I don't.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Paul George is one of the most talented players in the
Oh,
NBA. He
absolutely.
do
Oh,
everything.
without
He
question.
could dribble. He
Huh?
could shoot.
You
He
know what it
played
reminds me
defense.
of? You know
He
what
could
it
hold
reminds
the
me of?
basket. He got
You
good
know.
size.
You know what it reminds me of?
He could pass.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah,
That's what it reminds me
yeah,
of. Tracy McGrady.
yeah, yeah,
He's a modern day Tracy McGrady. That's what
yeah.
he is to me. And Tracy McGrady was a problem, bro. 6'9", doing what he was doing with that athleticism. And Tracy McGrady had more hops than he do, but Paul George get it done, bro.
Paul
I
George get
like
up too.
he just I don't
He got
like
a
his
lot of
mental.
injuries.
I
Yeah,
don't like his injury. I don't
I
like
don't
his
like his
mental.
mental.
I don't
I don't
trust
like his
him.
mental.
I don't like him late in the game. I don't like him to lead me. I don't like that. But if he's the second best player, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not necessarily hating on him. I just I don't care for him as a player. I don't care for him mentally. I really don't. I don't want him running leading my team. I think he gonna tap out on me mentally eventually. Yep,
Yeah,
he gonna tap out
him
on
and
me.
him and Kyrie is guys I just don't trust.
Now I ain't gonna say that about Kyrie. I don't agree with you on that, bro. Kyrie done already proved to me he can get it done. He's
No,
already
he can
proven
get
it.
it done, but I'm talking about Kyrie mental, like
I don't,
not like his
hey,
mental,
I ain't gonna lie.
but
I don't have a
Kyrie is
problem.
just like unpredictable. Where you know what I mean?
You don't know
Like
if he gonna play today or be gone from the league
yeah,
tomorrow, that type of thing.
he scares
But
me.
if
Like
he on that court, I
oh
trust him.
yeah, he on that court.
When he on that court, I don't trust Paul George on the court,
Then
bro.
he
I
get
don't trust
injured.
him. I don't trust him. Yeah, he is injury prone. But hey, I tell you this, I would love for Kyrie to come back and play with LeBron. Come on back. Shoot. Come on back. That's exactly what LeBron needs.
I'm hearing
And
that him and
sheesh,
Brooklyn they're gonna nail. They were telling on the radio today that
he's
him
staying.
and Brooklyn. Yeah, they said that now that the mandate they're gonna
Yeah.
resign.
He said I'm not leaving number 7. I heard him say it. But again,
Yeah,
he
oh
said the
yeah,
same.
yeah,
Hey, he said the same thing in Boston. He wasn't leaving Boston. My thing is this. You saying you ain't leaving Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't offered you no contract.
yeah.
Brooklyn ain't offered you no contract. So
And things happen so fast.
yeah. So we're gonna have to see how this year ends if Brooklyn even gonna offer him a contract. So I think that's a little bit more politician maneuvering, trying to let Brooklyn know, no, I'm staying. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? But Brooklyn ain't offering him no contract. But I think they'll still resign it because they're gonna do what KD told them to do. They're gonna do what KD told them to do, and I don't see KD turn his back on him. No.
Any coaches? He said, um,
Kyrie a bad mofo, bro. That's a bad
yes,
dude.
yes,
You've been watching
yes.
Kyrie, man. I watched him close the last couple games they played. That's a bad dude. He done matured big time on that court. That bro, man. I mean, he hitting shots from wherever and whenever he want, bro. And nobody can stop him from getting to where he wants to get.
Nah, nobody.
I mean, they saw that one clip. All the whole team was
Oh
guarding
yeah,
that booger,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
he still got a floater 6 feet away from the basket. What the
yeah, yeah.
hell, man? Kyrie a bad dude, bro. That's a bad dude. That's a bad dude, bro.
He
I
he
like
asked
that dude.
about he asked about the coaching, um, because
Who is?
that's what we're gonna have. I want a coach that's who not scared to get anybody in the, on the roster face. I want a guy that who could make adjustments on the fly. I want a guy that implement like good offensive schemes, defensive schemes. I want to get good assistant coaches. I definitely want a guy who stands up. If we get a weak coach, it's not gonna work. Not in no LA.
Hmm. I don't think the Lakers agree with that. They number one thing is they want somebody that's a veteran, proven coach. So it looks like people are maneuvering trying to get there. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna have a problem if they bring in Quinn Snyder. I ain't gonna have a problem with that because I know he's one of the main people maneuvering to get there. So if they bring him in, I'm not gonna have a problem with that.
But let me ask you this: do you think Braun will respect Quinn Snyder?
Does it matter? You know what I mean?
Braun seemed like he likes certain type of coaches.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you think he respected Vogel?
He said he did. He said
You didn't answer my
in the
question.
press conference.
I didn't ask you what he said. Do you think he respected Vogel? Do you? You personally think he respected Vogel? Do you?
I think he has some respect, but I don't think he was
So if he can
all in on
respect,
Vogel.
if
I
he can
think
respect,
some
hey, if he can
respect.
respect Vogel, he's definitely gonna respect Quinn Snyder. Because I just be honest, I think Quinn Snyder's a better coach than Vogel. I do. I think he's a better coach. I've seen some of the in-game adjustments he makes. Now his roster limits him, so you can expose him easy. You know what I mean? You can expose him easy. I don't think D'Antoni coming, y'all. We've already did that, tried that, been there, done it. I don't think Lakers going back to that. Yeah, they're not bringing. And D'Antoni gonna end up getting the job in what's the name? Watch. He gonna end up getting the job in what's the name?
And Brooklyn, I mean Philadelphia.
No, Philly. Yeah, when Philly tank this year, jack up.
I
Watch, they
don't.
gonna mess around and want to get rid of old boy.
You said tickets said Philly gonna get rid of B. Harden ain't producing. I don't see them doing it.
Yeah, I don't. I see them
I
getting
don't
rid
see
of
them
Doc
doing it.
Rivers if they
Yeah,
flanked
Doc
out. Say they
Rivers.
get put out in the first round. I think they're
Or
gonna fire
second.
Doc
If they
Rivers.
go first, second round, I think Doc out of there.
I think they're gonna fire Doc. I really do. I think they're gonna fire Doc Rivers. Yep. And once they fire Doc, D'Antoni coming in. Why you think he's just a counselor or what do they call it? A consultant now. He just waiting. He know the
Yeah.
opportunity finna come. So he may even be trying to get back into LA. He may be that coach to LA thinking everybody crying. I don't know why, because we ain't crying about the offense. The offense is still doing fine. We don't need an offensive minded coach. I think Quinn Snyder is a good pickup for the Lakers to get him, not Doc Rivers. Hell no.
No,
Do
I
not
like
bring Doc
Quinn Snyder.
Rivers.
I like him.
Yep. But see,
I
Quinn
like him.
Snyder, he
I'm just thinking
brings
of
the
more
pedigree he
disrespectful.
brings. They can't BS Quinn Snyder the way they did Vogel either. To get him to come from there, he already knows what the deal is. He already knows it's a 5 year, $35 million deal, something like that. 5 year, $40 million deal, something like that. Quinn Snyder already knows that if he's leaving. He ain't leaving unless that's already guaranteed. And he gonna have to be able to bring his own staff. He gonna have to be able to run the show. And ain't gonna be none of that BS where he ain't the man as a coach. They just ain't gonna do it. So not with Quinn Snyder, because he'll stay. He'll just stay or go somewhere else because they're trying to extend him and he hasn't taken the extension, right? His contract actually ends at the end of this year, don't it? Quinn
Yeah, he
Snyder?
ain't take the extension yet.
Yeah. So they already know they're finna lose that booger. I think that's kind of why Utah falling a little bit.
Yeah, because they falling. Yeah, they falling
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah. I think there's just internal turmoil when you can tell that the coach or players is not 100 in, it demotivates you, bro. You out there putting everything on the line, and you can tell, man, you halfway to LA. Oh, bro, all you care about is scoring. It jacks the team up, bro. It
Yeah,
really jacks the team up. People don't know how important that kind of stuff is.
very important. He said he'd rather miss the play and start the off season early.
The players
If
ready
we
to
miss
go.
the play, because like Elder said, it gets real bad. That's what Lakers gonna have to make a lot of moves to get real. If they miss the play, and I think it'd be crazy.
Oh boy. Yeah, but it is gonna be what it's gonna be. We've been rocking for 2 hours. Mitchell won't be in Utah much longer. I think that's good for Utah. If I'm them, no, not Terry Stotts. No, send his ass to Utah, not L.A. Not Terry Stotts. He's horrible to me. I would rather have Vogel than Stotts. Um, if I'm Utah, I'm doing a mini blow up. A mini blow up. I'm bringing old boy back when he get healthy. The foreign dude, what's his name? Ingles. I'm bringing him
Ingram.
back. I'm trying to get me another point guard to really back up old boy because he's just too old. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna do that with Mitchell. He's signed, so I'm getting rid of Mitchell, and I'm trying to bring back some quality players. I really am. I don't have to have a superstar because I don't think Mitchell's a superstar. He's a good, young, talented player. He's an all-star player, but I don't think he's a superstar yet. Even though he got his own shoe and all
I
that
didn't.
kind of stuff.
I didn't know. Quinn Snyder coached the Lakers.
Snyder wasn't a. Oh, under Mike Brown. That's right.
I didn't even know
Hmm.
that.
So he got Laker ties. So that's why he coming back. I'm telling you. That's why he want to come back. That stuff they ain't no smoke and mirrors. They throw this is what they do. They put that out there just to see what the public reaction gonna be. And
Yeah, to
everybody
see
would
the
have been
public.
like, hell no,
No,
Quinn
yeah,
Snyder
yeah,
sucks. He can't win you.
yeah,
They'd have been like, now we're gonna get off
yeah,
that nigga.
yeah.
But because there was no major uproar, they're gonna watch. It's gonna be Quinn Snyder. Yep. He's the one that they talking about. People always try to act like Quinn's like the Lakers don't have options, man. The Lakers, bro.
Lakers got options,
People want to come to the Lakers.
coaches and
People
players.
people want to come to LA. They want to be on the Lakers, and they want that. They want that prestige. They want that fame. They want to play for that organization because they hear they're loyal. It just we got to get our stuff together, man.
That prestige is something.
It is. We got to get our stuff together. I know he's older, but the Lakers might want to go after Rudy Gay. Hey, I like Rudy Gay, but they gave him like a 2 year, $20 million deal, bro, in Utah. That's a lot of money for Rudy
Yeah,
Gay. I don't
yeah.
want him for 10 million. I'm sorry. I like him, but I don't want him for $10 million.
I
Do
stick to
y'all
Josh
think the
Johnson.
Lakers might revisit Suko if he get healthy? I think they would. I think the Lakers liked him. For them to bring that cat back twice, he
Oh,
just could never. That Suko dude, remember that came from Detroit?
oh yeah,
I think the Lakers liked him. He just could never get healthy, y'all, and
yeah,
that
can't
happens
get
to a lot of
healthy.
guys in the league. If you can't stay healthy, you just ain't gonna be able to make a roster. You're not gonna be now that Utah not doing the THT for. Man, let me shut up, Elder. Shut up. Well, Mike Conley make a lot more money than THT. A lot more. He's
Way
a
more.
member. Remember, Mike Conley was the highest paid player in the league when he signed his contract.
Yeah,
So he's on a max deal, y'all. Mike Conley's on a max deal. So and that's why I know Utah want to
and,
blow it up because they
and
got too much salary to be getting dumped out in the second round every freaking year. They got way too much salary. You got three
he
max
playing
guys over there.
he playing bad
Hey,
too.
I don't think Covington is available, is he? He's gonna be with
Now
the
he's a free
Clippers.
agent. Covington a free agent. Otto Porter Jr. a free agent.
I don't want Porter
Marvin
Jr.
Bagley a free agent.
I like Bagley. I don't mind Bagley if I don't got to pay him a lot. I like the young talent with the high potential. The Lakers are known for taking these guys who were lottery picks and giving them a second chance. Bagley was what, number 2? So I don't have any problem with Bagley coming over if we're getting him on a low low. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to pay Bagley the bag. I ain't trying to do that. Mm-mm. I don't want Kenny Atkinson. No, I don't care for him. I don't like that dude. I don't like him at all. If I'm gonna go, if I'm the Lakers, if I don't get Quinn Snyder, I'm trying to go after a guy like Darvin Ham, man. I really am. I want a guy that's gonna reach the younger guys. I'm trying to go after Darvin Ham. He the hottest coach on the market right now, the hottest new thing. Get the hottest new thing. Because think about it. All these other teams that's done it, it's worked out. Cleveland, Minnesota, Memphis, uh, uh,
Utah.
Utah, all that stuff has worked out for them. The only
Because
place it didn't is Sacramento, pretty much. That's the only place it didn't.
Quinn Snyder first stop was Utah and it worked.
Actually, and I think Pelicans, that coach is working out for them. I actually think old boy's doing a decent job down there in Houston. He just got to get some more talent. He ain't doing a bad job. But I'm saying with Darvin Ham, I'm giving him a chance. But the Lakers can't do that because they're the Lakers. You can't bring in Darvin because the folk will go crazy. They don't even know him. They don't even remember him. You know what I mean? Hell no. Becky Ham, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no.
Yeah, but
Let the
yeah,
Spurs have
episode
her.
12 been epic, man. This been great.
Yes, sir.
It's been
Yes,
great.
sir.
And
Mm-hmm.
we getting closer to that time, the end of the season. We'll see. So your prediction, you said the Lakers gonna make the play.
They're not. I'm gonna say that. Nope. I'm gonna say they don't make the play.
I said it is. They're gonna
All right.
make the play.
Now I'm saying that with hopes that you're right and I'm wrong, but I don't see it. I'm gonna go with what the Lakers have shown me all year that they've been inconsistent, and I'm gonna keep thinking they're gonna be inconsistent the rest of the year. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna vote with inconsistency.
I need y'all to get the likes up before we end this thing. Let me see how many likes we got. Should be
We got 115 people in here. It should be 100 likes.
we got eight. Let's get 100 likes, Mr. 100 likes. Can we get the 100 likes?
Hook him up, y'all. Hook up Kareem. Hook him up. Let's get it done, y'all.
Let's
100
get the 100
likes.
likes.
Mm-hmm.
We
How
will
you
be back.
saying? 100 likes. Wow.
Wow.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
I be
Let's get
falling
to
out.
it.
I be falling out on you, Kareem. I be falling out. Hey man, hey, the guy that did the what's the name? Why he didn't put the gray in the beard, man? Why he didn't give me the gray, man?
You want the gray? Oh, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
tell him
that's
where
that's
he
what
at.
I look like. I look like
Yeah,
I got
that's
the
true.
gray, man. That's like
He made you young.
my
I'm
one.
having to pick up.
Hey, my one wife say Kareem look more like you than you do on the cartoon part. She
Hey
said I thought
yo, no
Kareem was
bullshit.
you. No, it's good. It's good work. Whoever did that, that's really good
Yeah,
work, bro.
knowledge did it.
Knowledge, that's good work, bro.
Yeah,
That's good work.
he did
That's
good.
real good work.
I'm gonna put it on a
I
thing
ain't-
when
hey, knowledge. I'm not ashamed of my gray, bro. It don't bother me one bit. I know it make me
I'm
look
gonna
10
tell him. I'm
years
gonna
older,
say
but I don't care. Yeah, I don't
he
care.
want
They
the
see
grade.
Kareem. You see Kareem at 49 and me at 49. They're like, what's going on here? One booger look like he 80. The other guy look like he 30.
Word.
Man, Becky, this booger crazy. Nick T, stop it. Talking about Becky Hammond will relieve stress in the locker room.
She don't even
No,
look
she
like,
ain't. I'm gonna tell you right
man.
now, I ain't feeling that at all. If somebody want to go that route, let the Spurs, cause they got her there. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, as a player, I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I will not be comfortable with that. A female locker room with us, bro. Nah, I'm good. I
I
know
mean, yeah.
the world is trying to move to all that, whatever. But to me,
And
I would not be comfortable.
today's NBA, I wouldn't want to
No, man.
woman coaching me.
Man, the way we
Because
walk
any
around that
little
locker room,
sensitive thing, any little thing is a
you gotta,
problem.
yeah, you gotta, and then you can't really come at her the way you want to come because she a female. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to her like I would say to Phil. I mean, me and Phil may fight.
Exactly.
Think about it. Me and Phil may throw blows. He's 6'9", and you know what I'm saying? We may have a fight. I can't fight Becky. I can't do
I
nothing to
know.
her. I can't get rough with her. I can't. I wouldn't want that, bro. It
I wouldn't
changes too
want.
much of the dynamic, bro. It just
I
really
wouldn't
does.
want
As a
to.
as an assistant, I guess it's cool, but man, as a head coach, give it nah, bro. I
So when you
can't do
say
it.
something is gonna be a problem, nah,
Nah, I would
nah.
not do the Becky Hammond thing. I know a lot of folk are pushing for a woman to get the job and all that, but I tell you this, I don't see that team being successful. I don't. I don't see that team being successful. So
Ethan, I
get you a
appreciate
bunch
that,
of beta
Ethan.
men, get you a bunch of beta males down there and play for her, I guess. But no, I'm not. It just, man, it's crazy. I don't know. I ain't gonna go down that road. I ain't gonna go down that road.
I
But
know, right? Because
yeah,
they
it ain't worth it. Yeah. Coach K, no. That did you see him? Ethan Hill. Did you see Coach K walking? That brother could barely make it, man. He need hip surgery,
yeah,
knee surgery. He needs something. Coach
yeah.
K is struggling. He retired at the right time. Yeah, he retired at the right time. But no,
This is
I
last
don't
year.
think he's the answer either. Honestly, in the pros, I don't think he's too old.
He
He
said
too.
Becky smelled good. Hey yo,
Talking about remember what Kwame used to say, Becky with the good hair. Talking about
Matt Bond.
Matt Barnes. I ain't gonna
Derek
lie,
White as a
that used
backup
to just
point
be
guard.
funny.
Derek,
Man,
I don't think Derek
I'm
not for the
done.
Lakers.
I'm just done with all the old retreads, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, not that
yeah.
they not good players. The Lakers just don't need that. They got enough now between Bron, Melo. They got enough, bro. They got enough. Lakers
Howard.
need youth. Howard, they need you. And Dwight Howard, he would have to be the third center on my team, bro. If I could get those two cats from Sacramento, man, Howard gone, bro. If I'm getting Damon Jones
I
and I'm
would love
getting
that.
Rashawn Holmes, man, he is gone, bro. Bye, Howard. Sorry, bro. Right.
Yeah, I would love
Go
that.
help somebody else, bro. Go help somebody else. Because people are like he did a great job in Philly. They ain't do nothing in Philly. Let's just keep it real. They didn't do nothing. That's why he came right back to the Lakers.
So he said Jay Wright that Lakers need to hire Sam. Oh, I don't have
Yeah,
no.
I
I
don't.
don't have. I just got a
I,
Laker T-shirt. I'm gonna have to step up my Laker gear. It's that I don't wear purple like that, but I'm gonna get some Laker gear though.
hey,
I got a T-shirt.
this is my ministry stuff, but I got purple on now. That's one of our
Oh, I
colors
got
in the ministry.
yeah.
Yep. You saw these, right? I showed you these, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
I showed you them, didn't I?
They hard. I like those. They
You know what
nice.
them is?
Of course, everybody know that.
Yeah. Guess how I got these? I told you how I got these, right?
They who you got it from?
No, no. This brand new pair. This originals though. These originals. Hey, these look. Oh man, this camera. I don't know how to get it in the camera right. See what that say?
Oh yeah. Your promo sample. Okay.
Yeah. These originals. I won these on Bang's talent show. That's what I got for winning the talent show.
He gave you those.
Yeah, that was my
That's
prize.
that's good, man.
That was my prize for winning the talent show. Yeah.
That was nice
Now
of him, man.
I got some other I had ordered back from him a while ago. Some they all red. Some Iverson, some all red ones. But I like the question. That was one of my favorite basketball shoes. Now those, because they're originals, I'm not playing in those. I would never, that old glue, and I would never play in those. But I'm gonna wear them a couple times. I'm sure. I got plenty of purple stuff. I got plenty of Laker stuff, and
Yeah,
yeah.
I had some, but like I ain't get no new. I had some like a couple years ago.
I gave some brother because one of my brothers in the faith found out I was a Laker fan. He's a big LeBron fan. He was from New York, but he's a big LeBron fan. So he bought me a LeBron jersey, and I'm like, bro, I love you, but I'm not wearing that. I can just tell you that right now. You can forget that. If it ain't Kobe, I'm not wearing no jersey like that. Or my brothers that played in the NFL, that's it. But I ended up giving it. One of the guys on there, I wear a 3X, send it to me. I sure did. Send your email, and I sent it to the brother, man. Yep. No, I'm 6'3", Don. I'm 6'3", not 6'5". I'm 6'3".
They
Yes,
said
George
Jay
Brown, I
White.
do. Yes, George Brown. To answer your question, Gregory Brown, I do. Hmm.
He said he had three. You ain't see the interview? Gregory Brown, you gotta go back and watch the interview. It's a dope interview. Everybody loved it.
Yeah,
I,
Kareem
I
got it. It's
interviewed
on
all of
Kareem's
it.
channel.
Just go back. This go back. You'll find it. I think it was like 2 months ago. Go back and find it. It's dope. Is that story was mean. That's a great story. Let's get the likes up. But yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to. I know I the off season talk gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
The off
until
season,
Lakers until they make the moves, which
I
most of
make
them ain't gonna be
plans.
made till right before the trade. I mean, right before the draft. That's when most of the moves gonna
It's
be
gonna
made.
be. I think Vogel going 2 days after the season over.
Yeah, I think Vogel he may be gone the next day.
Now I think that they're gonna give him the exit interview. You know
Hold
they
on,
do.
hold on, hold on. Hey, if they don't make the play in, the exit interviews is the exact next day. You know that, right?
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I said.
next
two
day.
days. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
No, I mean
I
the
said
next day. Like if the Lakers lose their last game on a Thursday, exit interviews are Friday.
nowadays. Yeah,
And you think he
yeah.
will get a day past the exit interviews?
I think they're going 2 days.
It will be an exit for him. Watch in that interview, he will be gone. Watch his butt is gone, bro. Vogel out of there, bro. Bye, Vogel. Take your little
Now
money.
I'm curious who they're gonna be interviewing. Their coaching candidates.
I don't think they're gonna interview nobody. They're gonna announce
You don't think they'll? I
that
think they'll interview people.
the what for what they gonna announce that it's Quinn
Cause
Snyder.
they interview
Watch.
a lot of people with this
Well,
job. They
they'll
had
have to wait.
they interviewed Monty Williams, Ty
No, no,
Lue,
hold on. No, 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 no.
Vogel.
They wanted Monty. He never. I don't think he ever interviewed. He declined and said, "I'm going to Phoenix."
Nah, he interviewed with the Lakers.
You sure?
Monty, I'm positive. I remember
Okay.
he interviewed.
All
I
right.
remember seeing a picture of him there, and
Okay.
I thought they was gonna get him, and he just
I
left
wanted
field.
him so bad,
They
bro. I wanted
interviewed Ty
Monty
Lue.
Williams. I
They
wanted Monty
interviewed
Williams
Jason
so
Kidd
bad.
twice. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember this
They,
now. I
they
do.
interviewed Jason
And they
Kidd
hired
twice.
him first as an assistant coach.
Yeah, they interviewed
Yeah,
Jason
he
Kidd
didn't, man. I
twice.
wish Monty did. He made the right decision. Monty made the
They
right
interviewed
decision.
Monty when Monty Williams was the first interview. The
I
first
think
interview
I
with
think
Monty
what
Williams.
people didn't like was that the Lakers was all those guys, Monty, Ty, all them, they was trying to restrict them dudes. They was not letting them come in
Yeah,
doing what they need to do. And they like, man, we're not taking no BS job. I may not have a head coaching job, but I ain't finna take that BS. I'm
yeah,
also going to be treated like a real, true head coach, not a coach over here with restrictions and I can't do this and I can't do that. Hell no. I mean, if you're a coach, the two things you want is control over your staff and control over your personnel.
you
You won't
definitely want to
say
control your
you
staff.
won't say you won't say in the draft, you won't say in the players that
Yeah,
get picked up on your team, because you want certain guys. And when they telling you no, you just take, man. Most coaches ain't, man. Them new coaches are fight for that. But man, when you're an experienced coach, you're not going for that crap. You're like, skip it. I said I'll be an assistant, but I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna take on that big old headache for that little bit of money. And now you ain't giving me no power to do what I need to do. Nope. I ain't doing it. Yep, they're going to announce Becky Hammond as the next head coach, and the Lakers will form a big three with the. Yeah, you got a lot of
jokes.
pipe dreams, bro. Hey, salute Alpha Edwards. Hit the
My
like
boy,
button, Alpha Edwards. Hit the like button, Alpha Edwards. Hit the like button. Salute, my brother. Y'all
salute.
hit that like button. Did we get over 100, Kareem?
It should be over 100 now. It was 96 when I logged off. Let me
All
see.
right, they get 100. They get to
Yeah,
100,
we
y'all.
at 109.
I about to say we ain't stopping till y'all get to 100. Okay,
Yeah,
we can
we
stop
at
now.
109.
Hallelujah. Praise y'all.
He
Good,
said
good,
she had
good, good
cried the
stream.
first day coaching LeBron.
Oh yeah, Becky. She ain't the answer. I can tell you that right now. She not the answer.
But a lot of women starting to be in organizations now. Like they got, I think Sacramento has a woman. I know they got Swin Cash, Becky. It's like a few of them in organizations. I think Kara, what's her name? Kara
Carol
Lawson.
Lawson.
Yeah,
Hmm. Again, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't think they should be in those positions where they're leading men. I don't think they
not
should.
leading. No,
Not
no.
leading men. I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pelham, we got the lady head coach. Yeah, I mean not
Yeah.
head coach, but
Joanna,
it's
man.
a Joanna
I just
man.
don't think they should be in positions like that. I just don't. People can
It's
say
too
they
much.
qualify no basketball, and I don't. I just nope. That's a man's job, in my personal opinion. There are jobs that are for women, jobs that are for men. Coaching sports teams of men, that's a job for a man. You want women to lead women? I ain't got no problem with that. So you think I want my wife in the locker room, man, around a bunch of old sweaty nasty assholes? Man,
Nah,
I don't know if she married or not, but I just man,
she's
I don't.
too gay. Becky Gay. I think she's
I mean,
married.
don't they get married though to women and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think she's married to a woman. Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe she's married to a woman.
it
Yeah,
is what it
but
is, bro.
but guys, next time, episode 13, episode 12 was great, man. I
Hmm.
really, it was great. Elder been on
We
the street and cooking.
hey, let the one guru tell her I've been getting cooked. Let him tell it. I forgot his name. He said I've been getting cooked. He couldn't believe it. He
Yeah,
said
that comment section was crazy.
that comment section can do what they do.
They
They don't
was
want to
like,
come up in
"Yo,
here.
man,
Hey,
you
if
ain't
they
no
feel like wait,
GM. He think he murdered things."
hey, we need to pull one from old boy. Let's do a pull up then. Let's do a pull up and
Oh
see.
yeah, yeah. Well, we could
We
do
can do
that.
that.
We could
Do a
do
pull
that.
up. You come up in here and talk that mess.
Yeah.
So again, it's all opinions though. It's all good at the end of the day.
He's like,
We
"Yo, he
all
ain't no
good.
GM." Yo, he's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, man, he got me mad." Yo, that shit was funny.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what got everybody mad at me. I was so confident the Lakers were gonna move Russell Westbrook. When Russell Westbrook did move, I think people wanted to hurt me. I
Yeah,
think if
yeah,
they
yeah,
could, they'd have been
yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know what, I'm gonna hurt Elder, but he
Yeah,
had
you
me
was
up.
confident. You was confident.
I was. Again, you know what? I tried to put faith in the Lakers from doing what they normally do. They normally would have moved Russ. They could have moved Russ. They'd have made that splash just to get, you know, some momentum going. They knew to get that locker room, they needed to move Russ, but they wanted LeBron to take the PR hit. They wanted LeBron, and see, this is why I fault the Lakers for. How the hell you go, man? You are the franchise. Take the damn hit. Do what's right for the team. Why you got to throw him up? Why he got to be the one to take the blame? It's a player. Let's be real. Everybody and their mama gonna think he got rid of him anyway. So
Yeah,
why the hell he got to be the one to come out publicly? It was some BS, bro. It was a bunch of just BS between the Clutch and the Laker front office. It was just man, just bad management. Some
yeah, it's
female stuff.
crazy.
It was some female stuff. So yeah, Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, her ass wouldn't even make it through the season. I think they had to have a special seat for her big butt. Yeah. So hey, Kareem, salute my brother. Appreciate it.
Salute. Thank
We'll get
everybody.
on.
Appreciate everybody, man. Come back. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.